goes, because that has been a problem of late. But who would have guessed going into the shooting slot he would shoot like this?
Nobody. He made 6 threes this season coming into this one. We've talked about it. Only made 6 all of last year, so not known to be a great shooter, but coming into his own. He's only a sophomore, and what a big-time game. I think it's safe to say he'll probably get the start Tuesday against Toledo.
I'm guessing. Well, keep in mind, coming into this, the 4 games previous, Matt, from the field he was at 69%, from three-point range 71%. So we've seen it, but not this volume.
No, we really don't see him hunt his shot. You know, he's the backup point guard. He's trying to run the team, but today, starting at the 2 position, was able to shoot a little freer, maybe with a little bit of confidence coming into this one, and he certainly performed today.
Fears, Ukachuko, Carr, Kohler, Cooper. That's a 5 out there. Penn State trailing 73-69 will extend the defense full court.
And Jeremy Fears can run the baseline.
And he passes it to Ukachuko, and then he gets it back to
They did a poor job of it, had poor rotations out.
Well, and something happened with the shot clock, with the game clock. The referees are stopping play right now. Michigan State will have to do this again.
Well, that's not good. It's like running your trick play, and they say, oh,
sorry, do it again. It's not going to be a trick play anymore.
Nope. So the ball goes into Ukachuko. Back to Fears. Fears racing and trying to get to the timeline. Now to Ukachuko. And finally, I think they fouled him.
Yeah, they wanted to foul. Michigan State had to be careful about getting a 10-second call there, but I believe Penn State called timeout. Or Michigan State did. I'm sorry, because we were in jeopardy of having a 10-second call.
So now we're at 21.3 seconds to go. Shot clock is off, by the way. Michigan State leading Penn State 73-69. It's been a game of runs both ways. And luckily for Michigan State, for the most part, Penn State has had a 4 or 5 minute drought. They've gotten a bucket, but they were shooting so well, then the MSU defense just shut them down.
They really did. They did a good job of forcing tough shots. Penn State came out in the second half. It was interesting, shooting a lot of threes. I mean, that was not going to win the game for them. They went back to trying to get into the lane and got them back after Michigan State had been up 10 in the second half. But at the end of the game here, they just went through another scoring drought, and give Michigan State defense a lot of credit.
Well, Kohler's got 12 boards and another double-double. Devon Ukachuko is having a career day period with 21 in an afternoon here in Happy Valley, and he's happy. He's barely missed a shot.
It's interesting looking at his free throw shooting percentage. Only 3 of 6 on the season, only 50%, so Penn State might look to foul him.
Hadn't tried one in this game yet. So the ball comes into Fears, and they foul our best free throw shooter. So we'll walk the court. I guess we're getting 2.
He'll get 2. He did miss one last time, but Michigan State up 4 now. It is still a 2-possession game, but knocking down a couple here would surely help.
Well, Fears has just been awfully good at the free throw line. I mean, a miss for him is so rare.
Yeah, you know, he's mad at himself right now. You expect him to settle down here and knock both of these down.
He can seal the game right here with 2. Here's the shot. It's away. Good. 74-69. Michigan State by 5. 20.1 seconds left in this one. Here comes a second free throw. It is away. It is no good.
Wow.
Rebound, Penn State with the ball, Mingo. 14 seconds left. He's in the paint. He's having all kinds of trouble. DeLeon will try a 3-ball, and it's good. And now with 9 seconds to go, we got a 74-72 game, and the ball comes into Devine, and they foul him. Well, he's going to get 2. He needs to make 1 for sure.
2 would be great, and the last time he shot a free throw was back on November 25th against East Carolina, where he went 1 for 1. So, as I mentioned, 3 of 6 on the season, but no bigger than these 2 free throws right now.
I mean, that was almost a month ago.
Kind of, yeah, 3 weeks ago. But
yeah. Ukachuko has done about everything but mop the floor in this game. 8.1 seconds to go. The star for us could ice it. Couple free throws could do it. Shot is away. Good. He's got 22. It's now 75-73. That's big. A 3-point game. He has one more free throw coming. And MSU called a timeout.
Yeah, generally coaches don't like to ice their own shooter, so not sure I love this call here, but Michigan State, I think, setting up their defense in case he misses. They're going to try to switch everything if they're only up 3, but you've said it, Ugo Chuko can put this thing away if he makes this second free throw.
8.1 seconds left. Well, nobody said it was going to be easy, but I thought it might have been easier than this.
Yeah, it certainly looked like it was going to be. Neither team has a timeout left, so Penn State, is going to have to rush this up the floor no matter on a make or a miss. More than likely looking for a 3-point shot. So for Michigan State, get back, play vertical defense. Do not, whatever they do, foul a shooter.
Well, let's see what happens. It could all be a moot point if Devine can make this free throw.
It really should be. And with no timeouts left, got to know if Penn State does make a shot that there's no timeouts to call if you can't get the ball in bounds. So no matter who takes that ball out of bounds, should Penn State make a shot? We're getting way ahead of ourselves, but it's usually Jeremy Fears. You got to get that ball in no matter what you do.
Well, Penn State, after suffering sort of an embarrassing loss in Bloomington.
Yeah, I call it humiliating.
They have done great here so far. And we're not done yet. Isn't it amazing all the things that have happened? It boils down to a free throw maybe. Ugochukwu has one more coming. Here's the shot. It is good, and that could do it. 76-72, a 3-ball. No, it's a 2 fired out front by Mingo. Rebound Cooper, and that is it. And MSU has come to Happy Valley, and they got all they want to see at Penn State for this year. The final score, Michigan State 76, Penn State 72. Back with more in a moment as you're listening to MSU Basketball.
The Spartan Media Network when you need it. That's right. The Spartan Media Network now is on podcast platforms. Did you miss a MSU Coaches Show or want to check out exclusive interviews? Well, check out the Spartan Media Network and subscribe on Apple, Spotify, Amazon, or wherever you get your podcasts. The Spartan Media Network, now at your fingertips.
Hey, Spartan fans! It's college basketball season, and SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of airballs and alley-oops. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be part of all the courtside action this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to MSU basketball games or to any other live event in East Lansing, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of MSU basketball. Go green, go white, SeatGeek.
Whoa, boss, how did that happen?
Three-man officiating crew for this one this afternoon. Keith Kimball, Jeffrey Anderson, and Edwin Young. 3 guys we see pretty frequently on the Big Ten circuit. Marquette in traveling blue today. It's a dark blue uniform with the yellow trim, front and back, and yellow numerals front and back for the Golden Eagles. Purdue's going to go with the big game golds again. Back-to-back games for Purdue wearing the big game golds. Purdue's 28-1 when wearing the big game golds. That's an old gold uniform top with an old gold short. Reads Purdue in black and block capital lettering across the chest with black numerals front and back, black and white piping down the side of the uniform. Purdue wore these Wednesday night and beat Minnesota. Purdue's going to wear them again today and try to beat Marquette. I'm Rob Blackman. My broadcast partner is Bobby Riddell again. If you are somewhere in the northern half of the state of Indiana, we hope you are safe. Mother Nature, it's not terrible out there, but it ain't great. And for those that were able to make it to Mackey Arena today, please be safe on your trip home this afternoon. It looks like it's going to get worse before it gets better. Our audio engineer is Wes Scott. He lives just a few feet from Mackey Arena. Bobby Riddell lives a mile or so from Mackey Arena. Neither have offered to put me up for the night. They're just going to let me tough it out here in the cold conditions of Old Man Winter. Might take Rob Blackman off the road as he's driving home today. My goodness, what a couple of good friends I have here.
Unbelievable. Of course we would take you in.
Boy, now that I had to ask for it on the air, I had to beg for it. At center, Oscar Clough at 6'11" to jump it up against the 6'9" Caden Hamilton. Purdue needs to take care of the ball. Marquette turns you over 15 times a game. Here's the jump at center circle, handled by Purdue. In the front court by Fletcher Lawyer, and then Fletch almost turned it over, but it was knocked out of his hands by Marquette's Adrian Stevens. Purdue keeps the ball, and now I can finally say we are underway at Mackey Arena with the ball going out of bounds 8 seconds into the game. Let's try again. Purdue in the front court, right to left. Marquette in man-to-man defense. Braden Smith, perimeter right on the dribble to Lawyer. Catch and shoot three straight away. A bullseye for Fletcher Lawyer.
That's how you kickstart a game right there, Rob Blackman. Your mojo thrown off a little bit. You couldn't get underway like you like to, but you can get that bullseye out of the way early.
And Fletch had only been 4 of his last 15 from 3, so nice to see that one go in the bucket. Ben Gold, I should say. Eli's a longtime broadcaster from way back when. Marquette the ball. Ross wants to drive, loses it in the paint, but a foul is called as the ball bounced out of his hands in the middle of the painted area. Called against the Boilermakers, going to go against Purdue's Trey Kaufman-Renn, his first. Trey over 1,200 points, 500 rebounds in his storied career. 19:17 to go. We're just underway. Purdue leading 3-0. Marquette the ball, and a steal by Oscar Clough on the inbound. Clough stole the inbound at the right elbow. Purdue with the ball. Braden Smith, the Lawyer, between the circles. Chest pass left wing. Trey Kaufman-Renn, dribble handoff Smith. He'll shoot a 3 off the dribble. No good. Rebounded by Trey Kaufman-Renn. He falls to the ground, and he calls timeout. Our hustle play of the game, presented by Republic Airways. Start your aviation career today with their Lift Academy flight program. By the way, the Fletcher Lawyer 3 was assisted by Braden Smith, which means Braden has just become the second player in NCAA history with over 1,500 points, 850 assists, and 550 rebounds. Welcome to an exclusive club, Braden Smith.
What more can you say about Braden Smith? It's kind of ironic that this moment happens against Marquette, because kind of thinking back to his freshman year was really his coming out party as a player. His freshman year when we hosted Marquette here in Mackey Arena in the 2022-23 season. And you and I already kind of had an idea that this Braden Smith guy was pretty good, but that was kind of when the national landscape got a chance to see how good Braden Smith is, and he pretty much hasn't let up since that day when he came on the scene.
He had 20 points in that game against Marquette as a true freshman. The timeout by Trey Kaufman-Renn means Purdue inbounds baseline left to a back-cutting C.J. Cox, who lays it into the basket. That was drawn up to perfection. The pass from Braden Smith, the layup for C.J. Cox. And a steal by Purdue's Braden Smith. Purdue right to left, and then he turned it over. Stolen away from behind. Ross on the run out. He tried to dunk, and he missed the dunk. The ball goes all the way out to the three-point arc, grabbed by Adrian Stevens of Marquette. Golden Eagles keep the ball, but now they only have 10 on the shot clock. Stevens, perimeter right on a left-handed dribble. Top of the key feeds Hamilton. Left side feed, it goes to James. Kick in the corner, a 3 on the right corner is good. Knock it in for Adrian Stevens, who's a 34% three-point shooter as a freshman. And it's 5-3 Purdue.
Nice job by Stevens there, relocating from the wing to the corner on the drive. And Trey Kaufman-Renn, who had got switched on to Stevens, just got caught ball watching a little bit and lost track of Stevens.
That play started with a missed dunk by Ross. It caromed off the back of the rim and went all the way out to the three-point line, and Marquette kept it. Now Marquette steals it. A takeaway from Adrian Stevens, taking it away from Braden Smith. A 3 at the other end from the right wing, missed by Ross. Rebounded by Purdue's Oscar Clough. So a couple of early turnovers for the Boilermakers. Both teams have turned it over twice. Here's Braden Smith into the short post, caught by Trey Kaufman-Wren. His right-handed hook shot, no good from 6 feet away. Ross rebounds for Marquette. Marquette, dark blue uniforms here on the road. Gold dribbles at the top of the key with a left hand. Now picks up the dribble. Needs some help. Will hand to Ross. That is Nigel James. Back to Gold. Dribbling in, getting to the rim, but missing a bunny from the right side. And then knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Marquette. Baseline right. Braden Smith and Trey Kaufman-Wren are having a discussion about what happened on the last offensive possessions. Somebody zigged when they should have zagged, but I'm not sure who the guilty party is.
Absolutely. I think the 2 possessions before where Braden went behind the back and it tipped off Kaufman-Wren's hand. That's the play they were discussing.
Gotcha. Again, 2 turnovers for Purdue, 2 for Marquette. We're at the 17-minute mark. Purdue leads 5-3 here in the early going, and over and back. Braden Smith had the ball tipped out of his hands and then bounced off the knee of the official, who was standing at midcourt but in bounds. And then when Braden picked the ball back up, he was whistled for an over and back. Braden is arguing the ball was tipped by a defender, then off the leg of the official, then back to Braden, which should mean the ball was not illegally touched. But that is not how the official saw it.
That was an interesting sequence for sure. And then, Braden, when he tried to gather, that ball bounced on the line, and that's when the official made the call.
Sean Jones is subbed in, 5'10", playing right now for Marquette, and he lost the dribble. It's stolen by Braden Smith. Ahead to Clough in a run out. Gives it to Fletcher Lawyer. A deep 3 from straightaway is short. Rebounded by whom? A couple of players. Gold for Marquette, Kaufman-Wren for Purdue. This will be a held ball, alternating possession, and they will give the ball to Marquette on the alternating possession arrow. Well, the bad news is Purdue's turned it over 3 times. The good news, so has Marquette. Marquette being as careless with the ball as Purdue is early.
You're right, Marquette certainly sloppy with the Sean Jones right there, just trying to get into his pull-up jumper, I believe, and the ball just slipped out of his hands on that previous possession.
Jones toes on the right arc, fakes a 3, gives it left side to Gold, who throws it right back to Jones, who's now between the rings. He tried to throw it into Gold and then turned it over. Stolen by Fletcher Lawyer of Purdue. Purdue on a run right to left. 4 turnovers for Marquette, 3 for Purdue. Ball on the left block extended. This is Oscar Clough, man-to-man against Gold. Will spin, will lean, will shoot, and score with a right-handed hook shot.
Big Oscar right there, just lowering the shoulder on Ben Gold, using that physicality around the rim, creates the angle for himself to get the right hook.
7-3, Purdue the lead, 15:45 to go. We're in the first half at Mackey Arena here in West Lafayette, Indiana. Marquette the ball. They throw it to the left arc, caught by Royce Parham, who just subbed in at the last dead ball. He misses a 3. It's lost out of bounds. Last touch by Marquette. Timeout on the floor. Purdue leads 7-3. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Keystone Cooperative understands that your family matters most, which is why safety is our top priority. Our commitment to serving the local community is all about being an active part of the places we call home. By choosing Keystone Seriously Local Propane, you are supporting local communities and helping us make an impact where it matters most, right here at home. Keystone Cooperative, Seriously Local Propane, and proud to back the Boilermakers.
At Purdue Federal Credit Union, our credit cards grow with you from graduating in your cap and gown, landing your first job, marrying your best friend, and bringing your own Boilermaker into the world. Carry a card that helps you celebrate all of life's big moments while showcasing your loyalty to where it all started. And with our new exclusive Purdue credit card designs, you can proudly show off your Boilermaker pride every time you pay. Purdue Federal Credit Union, the official credit card for Purdue fans. Federally insured by NCAA.
University Bookstore, the official textbook provider for Purdue Athletics and home of the original Purdue Pete, announced the return of 3-Point Thursdays. When the men play, win or lose, you score on every three-pointer. You can save up to 39% off your purchase. Get set to save with Purdue men's basketball with 3-Point Thursdays. 2 locations, State Street and across from Mackey Arena. Save at University Bookstore.
Whether you're flying to cheer for the Boilermakers at a game or flying for business, there's a smarter way to travel. United Airlines now deports daily from Purdue University Airport to Chicago O'Hare, connecting you to over 200 destinations worldwide. Skip the drive and stress of departing from a large airport and fly LAF from the new Amelia Earhart Terminal in West Lafayette with easy parking and quick check-in. Fly local, fly LAF. Learn more at purdue.edu/airport.
This is Jace Rail, and you're listening to Purdue Basketball.
Purdue leads Marquette 7-3 early at Mackey Arena. Today's game sponsored by Reindeer Shuttle. Reindeer Shuttle, ever grateful, serving the transportation needs of the Purdue community since 2016. Rob Blackman with Bobby Riddell. Purdue has 4 rebounds and 3 turnovers. Marquette has 3 rebounds and 4 turnovers. Purdue has a 4-point lead.
Definitely been a sloppy game here from both teams, but I do like to see the points in the paint early. 4-0 in Purdue's advantage. That feels like an area Purdue can absolutely dominate this game. We just saw Oscar Clough one-on-one on the block with Ben Gold. Marquette trusting Gold to try to guard Oscar Clough in that one-on-one situation, and Oscar gave him that business with that early bucket.
Purdue has subbed in 7-4 redshirt freshman Daniel Jacobson and 6'3 sophomore Jakari Harris. Down low to Jacobson, stolen. The pass from Trey Kaufman-Wren was intended for Jacobson, but stepping in front at the last moment was Chase Ross. Purdue's turned it over 4 times. Gold a 3 straight away, good. That's Ben Gold, who is a 32% three-point shooter, and it's Purdue 7, Marquette 6.
Definitely capable. Shot 37% from 3 last year, 35% the year before that. Made 3 threes against Purdue last season. He's fully capable of pulling these Purdue bigs away from the basket.
Yeah, 11 points, 5 rebounds with those 3 threes last year against the Boilermakers. Inside it goes to Trey Kaufman-Wren. Spins on Parham, working from the left block. Shoots a short right-handed floater. It's no good. And it's rebounded off the weak side by Gold of Marquette.
Well, that's a good look for Purdue, but great defense there by Parham as well. Being physical with Kaufman-Wren and not allowing an angle.
Chase Ross with a pass to the left wing where it's caught by Zayd Lowry, a 6'5 junior who subbed in at the last dead ball for Marquette and Shaka Smart. Lowry kicking the corner for a Gold 3 in the right corner. It's no good, and it's pulled out of there by Trey Kaufman-Wren of Purdue. 3 rebounds already in the game for Trey Kaufman-Wren. He's the 10th leading rebounder in the country coming in. Step back, 12-footer, left wing, good. Braden Smith, his first scoring of the game.
You'll like that from Braden there. He turns down the ball screen. They've been aggressive hedging the ball screens to try to get the ball in his hands, so he turns it down this time, has the whole left side of the floor to himself, drops the shoulder a little bit to create some space, and then hits the midi.
Purdue leads 9-6. Ross will drive, and oop-de-loop, left-handed layup, good. He had to double clutch as he got to the rim coming in from the left wing, but he made the shot. Purdue's up 9-8.
You're right, though. That was an acrobatic finish, avoiding the charge of Fletcher Lawyer, who came over from the weak side.
Purdue right to left wearing old gold at home today against Marquette on a snowy Saturday. Kaufman-Wren, chest pass, left wing to Lawyer. He'll shoot a 3 off the bounce. It's in and out, no good. Rebounded by Gold of Marquette. Marquette can take the lead on this trip. 13-18 remaining first half. Deep 3, left wing on the way for Lowry's no good. Long rebound out to the top of the key, picked up by Jakari Harris. Purdue on the run. Now it's far sideline right. Braden Smith with a bowl. Between the leg dribble, coming downhill on Lowry, stops, spins, falls away, shoots, misses, tipped all the way out to the three-point line. Grabbed by Purdue's Fletcher Lawyer. He wants to drive on Ross. He will make the layup, and he'll take the foul as well. Fletcher Lawyer.
Fletch showing a little physicality there. Weight room action for the senior, using that long step as he grinded that one all the way to the right side of the rim and then finished with the soft touch off the glass.
Boilermakers at the line for an and one. Purdue's Degree Plus gives students the chance to earn a Bachelor of Science and one from the College of Liberal Arts, both in 4 years. Check out the Liberal Arts Degree Plus. See if and one is right for you. Fletcher makes the foul shot, which means he's 33 of 36 at the foul line now for the season. Purdue's up 12-8. Purdue has subbed in Jack Benter, the redshirt freshman, to play the power forward position. And here's a turnover. Yep, stepped out of bounds. Far sideline. One of the Marquette players holding the ball. I didn't see which one. I think it was Lowry. Stepped on that far sideline, and another turnover. Their 5th for Marquette.
Lowry just a little bit too close to that sideline there, and you see that a lot of times. Guys kind of step back when they pump fake to try to push off to accelerate it and drive the basketball, and they'll sometimes step back and stay up on the line.
Braden Smith coming downhill from the right wing. Kick to the far left wing. Catch and shoot three for Jakari Harris. No good. Weak side rebound handled by Marquette's Caden Hamilton. Now Marquette wants to run left to right in their dark blue uniforms. Ross kick in the corner. That's the left corner. Faking a three is Parham. He dribbles into the middle of the paint, and he traveled. Jack Bender cut him off once he got to the middle of the paint, and a traveling violation against Marquette. That's already 6 turnovers against the visitors.
What individual effort there by Jack Bender defensively in transition to be able to close out, take away the three-point shot, but then still be able to move your feet, cut off Parham on the drive, and then force Parham into dragging that pivot foot and causing the travel. Just really nice job, individual defense there by Jack Bender.
12-17 remaining in the first half. The clock is ticking. Purdue is leading 12-8. Here's Braden Smith walking it over the timeline right to left. Now he's double-teamed. Finds Benter at the top of the key. Throws it into the right corner where it's caught by Harris. He throws it inside to Oscar Clough. He's double-teamed. Somehow got the ball back, and then he was fouled. That was not a great entry pass, but once it was fumbled, Marquette got a little all out of sorts. They got a little extra aggressive in digging in, and they fouled. Marquette. Caden Hamilton is called for the foul, his first. Purdue has the ball baseline left. Into the game for Purdue, it's number 17, the freshman Omer Meyer from Tel Aviv, Israel. Braden Smith throws it into the right corner. Jakari Harris dribbles in from there. Goes strong to the basket and scores. Jakari Harris with a weight room move of his own.
You'll love to see that. Jakari's had ups and downs this year finishing around the basket right there. That's a big-time finish.
Parham a three in the right corner. Short. Rebounded by Jakari Harris for the Boilermakers. Jakari all over the floor right now for Purdue. Doing it at both ends. The young man from Atlanta, the son of Glenn Robinson. Inside it goes. Clough was fouled as the ball was entered. A beautiful bounce pass from Braden Smith. The foul goes against Marquette. Purdue leads 14-8. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Whether you compete in the game, cheer from the stands, or tune in from home, life is too short to miss out on the action because of orthopedic pain. Ortho Indy is consistently ranked #1 in Indiana for patient safety in orthopedic care. Their team of experienced physicians and providers are your best move to getting back in the game. Enjoy every play and every moment with Ortho Indy on your side. Learn more about the Lafayette Orthopedic Clinic, an Ortho Indy practice at orthoindy.com.
Ring in the new year with savings at Safety Zone Driving Academy. Enroll now through January 31st and receive our online and drive package for only $365. That's just $1 a day for skills that last a lifetime. Don't forget about our gift cards. They make great gifts for future drivers. With locations in Lafayette, Kokomo, and Monticello, we have immediate openings to schedule drives now. Visit us today at SafetyZoneDrivingAcademy.com. Safety Zone Driving Academy, Lafayette's safest road to success.
At Cellular Express, we've sold a lot of smartphones, iPads, and smartwatches over 31 years.
And we've built special relationships with our customers, too.
This is why service after the sale is especially important to us. Don't forget, we're the only locally owned and operated AT&T authorized retail store in central Indiana.
Stop in and see us. Cellular Express, 2122 Veterans Memorial Parkway South.
Then turn at the Wendy's light.
Go Boilers!
I was in a car accident and lost my memories of the last 8 years of my life.
Tuesdays, Fox's critically acclaimed hit Doc is all new.
I need to be the doctor that I was. I will do whatever it takes.
And you can watch it anytime.
Every path we choose comes with a price. What's wrong? I just had a memory.
Doc, all new. Tuesdays on Fox and watch anytime on Hulu.
From the jump ball till the clock hits zeros, Purdue men's basketball is on Z96.5.
Purdue 14, Marquette 8. 11:34 remains in the first half at Purdue's Mackey Arena. Kohl's has the gifts on their wish list and yours, all in one place. From beauty favorites and cozy outfits to hosting must-haves and top toys. Find great prices on presents for everyone at Kohl's and Kohl's.com. Of course, to our beautiful listeners, Bobby Riddell and myself are happy to accept any Christmas present you might want to send our way this holiday season. Just make sure they're very expensive. That's all we ask. How about Marquette? They've made 3 shots in the game. They've turned it over 6 times. Purdue has made 6 field goals. They've turned it over 4 times. Purdue the ball as we're back to action. Baseline left, the Boilermakers with the ball, attacking the bucket to our left as we sit courtside. Braden Smith the inbound. Has to throw it way out near the timeline where it's caught by Jack Benter, and it looks like Marquette's gone to his own defense here. A little bit of maybe a 2-3 zone in the half court. With 12 on the shot clock, Purdue has to kind of recycle now, and now they finally get going offensively. Braden Smith between the rings. We're down to 5 on the shot clock. Jakari Harris throws it inside to Clough. He scores, and he's fouled by Gold. Well, that's how you take care of the zone defense. An and one coming here for Oscar Clough. Purdue's Degree Plus gives students the chance to earn a Bachelor of Science and one from the College of Liberal Arts, both in 4 years.
How about the Boilers offensively, just giving Marquette's defense a false sense of hope that possession was going to work out in their favor as we kind of just aimlessly passed it around and let the shot clock dwindle. But in reality, we were just eyeing Oscar Clough down low at the right time.
And a really heads-up play by Jakari Harris.
Yes.
He could have panicked there with a shot clock dwindling, but he did not. He found the open teammate at the rim. Clough free throw, good. Oscar's such a good foul shooter. We talk about it multiple times on the broadcast. 78% foul shooter this year. Purdue's leading 17-8. Marquette the ball, driving in from the left corner. Zayd Lowry all the way to the rim. Shot no good. Picked up off the floor by Purdue's Omer Meyer. He gives it up to Kaufman-Renn. Right back to Meyer. He'll shoot a 3 in the right wing. No good. Rebounded Oscar Clough for the Boilermakers. A reload here for Purdue offensively. Oscar Clough the rebound, his second of the game. He averages 9 a contest. Deep 3, right wing, Omer Meyer, I beg your pardon, missed it, but it's rebounded by Trey Kaufman-Renn, and he's fouled as he goes back to the rim. Right now, Purdue winning the battle of the boards. Foul will go against Zayd Lowry, his first, and to the foul line will go Trey Kaufman-Renn. Trey, 59% foul shooter this year. Let me check the rebound numbers. I know it's 4 offensive rebounds for Purdue, 11 total. 11-6, the rebound margin in favor of Purdue at the moment, as Trey Kaufman-Renn does make the first foul shot, his first scoring of the game.
If you would have told me, Rob, that Trey was going to average roughly 2 free throws per game, I would have been really stunned by that. And granted, we're only 8 games in for him as he missed those first 2 games. Trey swishes the second free throw. But just mind-boggling to think someone like Trey, who got to the foul line all the time last season, just has not been able to kind of find that free throw groove.
Purdue's on a 10-0 run, a kill shot, their 13th of the season, leading 19-8. Marquette the ball. It's Nigel James Jr. floating from the free throw line and missing, but he got his own rebound off the front of the rim. Reload here for Marquette. Gold fakes a 3, right corner, dribbles into the painted area, stops, gives it up for his teammate. That's James. Back to Gold for a 3 in the right corner. This one's short. Rebounded by Purdue's by C.J. Cox. Cox had to fight off Oscar Clough to get that rebound, but C.J. came away with it. Under 10 minutes to go, first half. Purdue leading 19-8. Here's C.J. Cox, perimeter right, dribbling between his legs, working against a man-to-man defender as Marquette's gone back to man-to-man. Kaufman-Renn throws it inside to Clough, stops on the left block, and he got hammered with a shot fake. He shot faked, the defender jumped high in the sky and then came down on top of Oscar Clough. The foul committed by Trey Norman, the junior from Boston, Massachusetts. That's already 16 fouls against Marquette. Purdue has only committed 1.
Well, I like Purdue utilizing either that's Trey Kaufman or Oscar Clough and trying to get those guys as many post touches as possible. We saw, like you said, Jakari make the great pass against the zone, and then here against man-to-man, a nice pass to get Oscar a touch. And it was a good pass, too, away from Ben Gold, causing the help side to come over.
Meyer throws it short left corner, caught by Trey Kaufman-Renn. Skip pass to the right wing to C.J. Cox. He's moving his way to the top of the key. Now to Omer Meyer, left corner. Right wing it goes, faking a 3 and dribbling in, shooting from 15 as Braden Smith, and he makes the 15-footer straight away. 4 points for Braden Smith.
That is how you attack a closeout right there. Braden Smith on the skip pass, attacks that closeout and gets to the pull-up.
Purdue leads 21-8. Down low, Hamilton missed a layup, but we're going to have goaltending on Oscar Clough. Clough didn't actually, he didn't touch the ball, but he did touch the rim. And that is the right call. Hamilton credited with the basket, his first bucket of the game. That snaps a 12-0 run for the Boilermakers. And it's Purdue 21, Marquette 10.
I've been so impressed with Oscar Clough here the last month or so. You know, those first couple games, he was kind of scuffling. We were worried, this Oscar Clough guy's not making as big of an impact as we hoped, and he's just been phenomenal here as of late.
3 double-doubles this year for Oscar, including Wednesday night against Minnesota, 14 and 11. Purdue up 21-10 on the ball. Here's Daniel Jacobson, who dunks it home on a perfect pass from the top of the key from C.J. Cox.
With the left hand moving to his left, he just whips that thing across his body to Daniel in stride.
Boilermakers lead 23-10. Nigel James Jr. behind the back pass. That was a beauty that leads to a layup for Royce Parham. What a pass by the freshman. Wow.
After some turnovers and some sloppiness, both teams busting out some passing chops here the last couple possessions.
Marquette goes back to zone. Purdue throws it inside. Daniel Jacobson spins and hits a right-handed hook shot. Tell you what, Purdue's done a good job against the zone of throwing the ball inside. Purdue's up 25-12.
The patience there by Daniel was very impressive not to get ahead of himself.
And a foul on a reach. I think this might be on Daniel. No, it's on C.J. Cox. Purdue's second team foul. Timeout on the floor. Purdue's up 25-12. This is Boilermaker basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Franciscan Health is proud to be the official medical provider for Purdue Athletics. Does a sudden sports injury have you on the bench? We can assist. Franciscan Health sports medicine specialists have mastered a team approach to sports injuries. You'll have access to a network of orthopedic professionals, rehabilitation services, and highly advanced technologies and treatments to get you back out on the field. To learn more, visit franciscanhealth.org/sportsmedicine. At Indiana Packers, just 20 miles down the road from Mackey Arena, we're not just really good Indiana kitchen bacon makers. We're Purdue alumni.
We're student interns.
We're student parents.
We're fans. We're season ticket holders.
We're John Purdue Club members. We're Boilermakers. Our Indiana Packers products like Indiana Kitchen Bacon, Kentucky Legend Ham, and other premium pork products are more than just locally made. They are Boiler-made.
Indiana Packers is a proud sponsor of Purdue Athletics.
You've worked hard, and you've got what it takes. Purdue Global was built specifically for working adults, so earning a degree you can be proud of is achievable. If you want to start right away, you can. New terms start every month. If you want to go fast, you can. Some of our degrees offer an accelerated Excel track. If you want to go slow, you can. Our advisors can guide you. Whatever you're balancing, Purdue Global is invested in your success. Now is your chance to prove you've got what it takes. Start your comeback today at purdueglobal.edu.
At Electric Plus, our mission is simple: to be the best electrical contractor in Indiana. From new construction to modernization, commercial, industrial, and service repair, we lead the way with quality and innovation. We're proud to be locally owned and 100% employee-owned through our ESOP, giving every team member a personal stake in delivering exceptional service. With offices in Lafayette, Avon, Kokomo, and Bloomington, we serve our communities with pride, offering 24/7 emergency coverage when it matters most. Visit electricplus.com to learn more. And always, boiler up.
This is Daniel Jacobson, and you're listening to Purdue Basketball.
Purdue 25, Marquette 12. 7:58 to play first half. Looking to buy, sell, or build a home, but don't know where to start? Call trusted agents at True Blood Real Estate, the official real estate partner of Purdue Athletics. And take your life and career to the next level with Purdue Global. Purdue's online university, built for working adults. Start your comeback today at purdueglobal.edu. Stoppage of play for a media timeout, but this has been extended because the officials are looking at something at the monitor. What they might be talking about or discussing, that I do not know. But that's why they had a little bit of an extended break here. Purdue right now winning the rebounding battle 12-7. I bring that up because already 5 times in 10 games this year, Purdue's out-rebounded an opponent by 18 or more in a game. And you remember the first 2 games of the year, Evansville and Oakland, Purdue was even with Evansville, and I think either out-rebounded or maybe just won the rebound battle by 1 or 2 against Oklahoma. And we walked out of the gym saying, man, what's wrong with Purdue rebounding? Can't rebound the ball. That hasn't been the case. And no surprise, coinciding with the return of Trey Kaufman-Renn, all of a sudden Purdue started rebounding again.
You were all over it, Rob. Tied the rebounding margin with Evansville and then lost by 2 to Oakland.
Yeah, lost. And
then Trey Kaufman-Renn showed up, and we obliterated the Crimson Tide on the glass, 52-28.
Purdue 20 more rebounds than Minnesota this past Wednesday night at Mackey. What?
Well, Trey,
are they changing maybe who the last foul should have been called against? So this affects Marquette.
They changed the Marquette foul
to Trey Norman, his first. But who did they take it away from? That I do not know. I guess I'll figure that out in a moment.
But I did hear an interview from Kaufman-Renn talking about how now at the power 4 position most of the time he doesn't have to try to box out guys that are 50 pounds heavier. Like
you got big old Oscar Clough to handle that dirty work for you. Back to action. Here we go. Marquette the ball. Driving is the freshman James. Stopped to the right block. Kick it in the right corner. Adrian Stevens, another freshman. He fakes a 3. Now he dribbles himself to the right elbow and gives it up to Chase Ross, the senior. Senior Ross backing down senior Braden Smith, and he finds Gold cutting to the basket. Layup for Ben Gold. 5 points for him. Purdue leads 25-14.
There's C.J. Cox guarding off the ball. He switched on to Gold, and he's in that deep corner, and he just gets caught ball watching and allows Gold to back up behind him along the baseline side, and then doesn't have the length to distract Gold or contest that shot at the rim.
Kaufman-Renn catches it left block, lobs for Daniel Jacobson, who missed the bunny, got his own rebound, goes back to the rim, misses again. Trey Kaufman-Renn was fouled when he grabbed the offensive rebound. Boy, Purdue's doing the work on the offensive glass. That foul will go against Adrian Stevens, his first, and this will be a 1-and-1 for Trey Kaufman-Renn.
Daniel Jacobson not happy that he didn't get a foul call on that. I think the second shot attempt that he took there after he got his own rebound, he was falling to the ground as he took it. I think he felt like the reason I'm falling to the ground here is because I got shoved or pushed.
And Daniel unfortunately stepped in the lane too early, which is going to wipe off a made free throw by Trey Kaufman-Renn. Front end of a 1-and-1. Trey made it, but it's not going to count. Give the ball right back to Marquette.
That's where Daniel may have been still mad about the non-foul call and kind of lost the concentration there.
So, Marquette the ball, Purdue the lead of 25-14. Here's Ross, left side, Gold, fakes a 3 on that left arc, now dribbles into the painted area, stops, leaves it down low for his teammate, that's Parham, and his shot blocked by Jacobson, out of bounds baseline right. Daniel Jacobson, his 25th block of the season. Last year, Purdue's leading shot blocker had 11 for the season, the whole season. 6:48 remaining. We're in the first half. Marquette the ball, baseline right. Marquette 5-5 on the season, led by Shaka Smart. The 2023 National Coach of the Year. Ross open underneath the bucket, but missed the bunny and picked up off the back of the iron by Purdue's Daniel Jacobson. Purdue wants to push tempo right to left. Cox bounces it left block extended, caught by Trey Kaufman-Renn. He faces up against Hamilton, drives on Hamilton, stops, spins to the left shoulder, shoots with the right hand, and scores with a hook shot.
There's no shot. Katie Hamilton's guarding Trey Kaufman-Renn one-on-one right there. They're going to have to bring help.
Ross into the paint, gives to a cutting teammate, Stevens. He dribbles all the way out to the right elbow because Jacobson was waiting for him at the rim. Now to the freshman James, and he turned it over. Tried to throw it to a teammate behind him in front of the Purdue bench, and he threw it into the Purdue bench. Oscar Clough will sub in for the Boilermakers, replacing Jacobson. Already 7 turnovers for Marquette in the game. They only average 11 per game.
Just such a good job there, Braden Smith and Daniel Jacobson doing what Purdue calls a veer, where it's a late switch between the guard and the big. When that guard is dribbling the basketball, gets into the paint, that late switch really threw off James, and he had nowhere to throw the basketball.
Lawyer, a 3 from the right arc, lets it fly, it's in and out. Oscar Clough rebounds, then he falls to the ground, but he stepped out of bounds in falling.
He lost his shoe.
Yep. Well, another offensive rebound, I think, But if they count it as a rebound, then they're going to have to count it as a turnover.
That's what they did, yep.
So Purdue gets a rebound, but then Oscar's shoe falls off, and he falls out of bounds.
Well, Fletcher really going to be bummed out with himself there because he ripped off that screening action and then had his man trailing, used the lift fake. Defender flies by out of the area code, and then Fletch kind of had all day to gather and fire, and he just unfortunately left it a little bit short.
Fletch made the first three of the game, which was his 226th for his career, tying Sasha Stefanovic for 7th place all time. But Fletch now has missed his last 3 triples. Here's Parham from 15 feet away, short floater, good. That was very Trey Kaufman-Wren-like there. Parham scoring. Purdue leads 27-16.
That shot can be tricky for guys who don't practice it, but Parham looked comfortable shooting that little touch shot there.
Parham averages 8 points a game. He's from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. A sophomore from Marquette. Here's C.J. Cox coming down the left side of the paint. Challenges Gold, had a shot blocked by Gold and then picked up by Gold. Cox at 6'3", just no match for the 6'11 Gold. Marquette the ball, and now a blocking foul on Braden Smith underneath the basket. Braden Smith picks up his first foul.
Braden tried to slide underneath Ross in that transition space there to try to take the charge. Ross went airborne. Kind of one of those 50-50 calls, but I did feel like Braden kind of slid under right as Ross is leaving his feet.
Team foul number 3 on Purdue with 5 minutes to go in the first half. Ross fakes a 3, right wing, dribbles into the middle of the paint, shoots a 12-footer instead, misses it, and Oscar Clough gets his 4th rebound of the game, pulling it off the right side of the rim. Here comes Braden Smith. Right to left between the circles. Kick it into the right corner to Benter. He'll dribble handoff to Cox. Now it's Braden Smith between the rings with 15. Gold wants to guard him. Braden wants to drive past him. He attacks Gold and draws the foul. Ben Gold, his 2nd foul, and 2 free throws coming for Purdue's Braden Smith, who Wednesday night against Minnesota had 15 points, 12 assists, 6 rebounds, 5 steals, and 2 blocks. Is that good?
That is incredible. I think the Purdue X account said stat sheet stuffer supreme, and there's no doubt about that. Braden was everywhere, all over the floor, just getting his hands on basketballs left and right, and right there, great execution by Purdue as Braden Smith misses another free throw. Just wild, the free throw struggles Braden's had this year. But
69% coming in.
Very unlike him, and I'm sure he'll get the range at some point this season, but you hope it doesn't go too long to where it becomes kind of a thing that's a mental thing. So hopefully Braden can knock this one down, but as he did, he rolled it in. That execution there on the offensive set. Braden had the switch on Ben Gold, and he just ripped down that right seam.
Purdue's up 28-16 with the ball. Ross and Marquette out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Sean Jones, perimeter right, outside of the arc by a step, guarded closely by Jakari Harris. Now to Gold, top of the key, puts his back to the basket, gives it back to Jones. Chest pass, left wing 3, good. A catch in 3 there for Royce Parham, who's a 20% three-point shooter, but he made that one look easy.
He clearly is somebody capable. Coach Painter was not happy right there that Oscar Clough just got caught way too deep and wasn't able to get a hand up, and it's just a rhythm 3 for Parham. You want to at least make him think about it.
28-19, Purdue a lead, Purdue the ball. Jakari Harris between the circles on a right-hander dribble, going to the right elbow extended. Picks up the dribble, gives to Benter at the right block. Benter spins, lost his balance, traveling. Lost his balance, turned it over. Purdue's 7th turnover. Timeout on the floor. Purdue 28, Marquette 19. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
I'm Pam from St. Anthony Healthcare. For over 30 years, St. Anthony Rehabilitation and Nursing Center has provided the highest quality nursing, clinical care, and specialized therapy. Our committed staff is proud of our home-like environment, compassion, excellence, and employee longevity. It all translates into the best focused short-term care in physical, occupational, and speech therapy services. So when you or someone you know is considering one-on-one specialized therapy, think of St. Anthony Healthcare, where caring is the bottom line.
Mornings can start feeling the same. Wake up, brush teeth, go to work. But with breakfast from Wendy's, it's like, wake up, brush teeth, Baconate with a Breakfast Baconator. Roll with the sausage breakfast burrito. Buddy it up with a Honey Buddy. Or get seasoned with seasoned potatoes. And then go to work. Sorry. When you're ready for a fresh wake-up call, gotta be Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's during breakfast hours.
Oh, house cleaning sure isn't much fun. But going through my jewelry box sure is. Here's that broken chain I meant to get fixed. This ring is too small. I'll take them both to Ramsey's Emporium and everything will look brand new again. That watch needs a battery. I can get a new one there too. I'll have Ramsey set these gemstones and a pendant for my daughter's birthday.
Go to Ramsey's Emporium for your repair needs and custom design pieces near Eastside 10 IMAX in Lafayette.
Want to grow your business? Radio sells everywhere. It's the only true mobile medium reaching customers at home, at work, in the car, and on the go. Unlike other platforms, radio escapes the clutter. Your message gets heard loud and clear. And radio is cost-effective, giving you big results without breaking your budget. Best of all, radio lets you target your audience. Pinpoint your advertising on the Star City radio stations your customers love and connect with them where it matters most. For more information, email me at nick@starcitytv.com. Put the power of radio to work for your business because radio works.
Every play, every game. Purdue men's basketball on Z96.5.
3:46 remains in the first half. Purdue leads Marquette 28-19. Purdue Athletics would like to thank and recognize members of the Black and Gold Club who support Purdue Athletics through their sponsorship at the highest level. Black and Gold Club members include Beck's Hybrids, BW Fusion, Purdue Global, Indiana Packers Corporation, Purdue Federal Credit Union, Wabash, State Farm Insurance, and Riley Children's Health. Great partners of Purdue Athletics. Purdue 7 turnovers, Marquette 7 turnovers, but Purdue is +8 on the glass. So that is helping the Boilermakers to their 28-19 lead.
This has been an ugly basketball game so far, Robert,
Yes,
from an offensive perspective. Those defensive junkies are definitely loving what they're seeing as far as the 28-19 score on the scoreboard, but offensively it's just been tough sledding for both ball clubs. The three-point shooting for both teams has been a real struggle. 1 for 8 for Purdue and 0 for their last 8. Like you said, Rob, Fletcher making that first 3 of the game. And
made the first one, and Purdue hasn't made one since. Now 1 for 8, the Boilermakers, as Bob mentioned. Stevens fakes a 3 between the rings, now dribbles with the left hand. Ja'Cory Harris on him. Now he'll pull from the left wing and miss. Oscar Clough grabs yet another rebound. 5 points, 5 rebounds for Oscar Clough. Purdue the ball right to left with 3:19 to go in this opening half, and the Boilermakers wearing old gold unis today. We call them the big game golds. Braden Smith, right elbow, fall away, 16-footer, good. 7 points for Braden Smith. He's made that shot twice in this game already.
And about 1,000 times in a Purdue uniform.
And a steal by Braden Smith, racing to the other end of the floor. He'll give it up at the last second to the driving Ja'Cory Harris, who lays it in from the right side of the basket.
Braden Smith, just such a two-way player, creating havoc with the steal in the passing lane and looking for his buddy Ja'Cory in transition.
Purdue leading 32-19. Driving in Parham, kicking it out to the far left wing for a Sean Jones 3. In and out, no good. Rebounded Trey Kaufman-Wren. That's his 8th rebound. Inside, the ball goes to Oscar Clough. Catches it on the right block extended. Tries to back down Parham once, twice. Spins to the right shoulder. Shoots with the left hand and scores again. Oscar Clough. How does he do it? Clough, the magic dragon. Holy Peter, Paul, and Mary. Stevens down low to Parham. Shot blocked by Oscar Clough, and they'll call it a held ball. Possession arrow to the Boilermakers. Timeout, Marquette. You had a great point earlier in the broadcast, Bob. You said the first 2 games in a Purdue uniform, watching Oscar Clough, we were like, he's okay. Maybe he can play a little here or there. Right. Oh, no. He's really good.
There's no doubt. I mean, you're right. Those first 2 games, he didn't really look comfortable yet. You're kind of thinking, all right, he's going to play a role for us for sure, but man, he's not making that impact I thought he was going to be from like a rebounding and scoring standpoint in the paint. and he's just started to look so much more comfortable game after game, really making his presence felt on both ends of the floor. He just gives you a dynamite low post score to go along with Trey Kaufman-Renn. It's starting to, he's obviously not Zach Edey from that caliber of dominance, but it's starting to remind me a little bit of that team 2 years ago when we had Trey Kaufman-Renn and Oscar Clough, we had Trey Kaufman-Renn and Zach Edey in the starting lineup, and you could throw the ball to either one of those guys and get a good quality shot. The same sort of thing is coming to fruition with this year's ball club. If you want to single cover Oscar Clough on the block, you're in big trouble. His footwork, his ability to shoot with either hand around the rim, his patience, he is terrific, but he's also unselfish. So if you try to double team him, he'll get the ball out of his hands to his teammates. And then on defensive end here, we just saw the block shot there, forcing the jump ball, the rebounding. He's just been a two-way menace for Purdue.
Clough and Kaufman-Renn in this game have combined for 11 points and 13 rebounds. As here's a kicked ball. Sean Jones kicking the ball with his right foot. Braden Smith was trying to bounce it to the top of the key. So Purdue will have 20 on the shot clock. 1:52 to go first half, and Purdue leads 34-19. Purdue in the front court, attacking the bucket to our left here at a sold-out Mackey Arena, and an illegal screen on Oscar Clough. Well, he's not perfect, fans. He makes a mistake here.
Oscar just a little bit overzealous with the screen. Might have been moving a tad to his right as he tried to free up Braden Smith. Braden crossing over right to left there. And hard to tell for sure from our angle. Could have been a little embellishment, of course, by the guy trying to fight over the screen.
Well, both teams have now turned it over 8 times in the game. Purdue averages 10 turnovers a game. Jones a three on the deep right wing, no good. Rebounded Braden Smith. Not only has Purdue's three-point shooting been poor, so has Marquette's. They are just 3 of 12 from three. Here's a deep three from Fletcher Lawyer in the right corner. Fletcher Lawyer, a triple.
Fletcher just runs that baseline and finds himself free.
Foul, Braden Smith at the top of the key, trying to steal it from Gold. Well, 2 fouls on Braden Smith. And by the way, Sasha Stefanovic, you're now in 8th place all time. 3-point makes in Purdue history because Fletcher just passed you with number 227.
Tough break there for Sash, but he's in a good place right now, drawing up some sweet.
No, actually he's not. Did you not hear in the pickup game earlier this morning? He hurt his calf.
No.
Calf injury for Sash.
Oh.
He's on injured reserve. He's having a bad day.
That's tough.
Those pickup games after shoot around.
I'll get you now.
Yes, they can. Gold a deep three. It's off the front of the rim. No good, but rebounded by Nigel James. A reload here from Marquette. Under a minute remaining. James driving, shooting from the left block and missing, and Oscar Clough grabs yet another rebound, his 6th.
Ooh, offensively for the Golden Eagles, it is tough sledding out here.
Yeah, they're shooting 30% for the game. Purdue leads 37-19. Here's Trey Kaufman-Renn, top of the key, drilling with the left hand. Now trying to back down Gold as he works his way to the left wing. Still trying to back him down. Still trying. Kicks it out. Jakari Harris into the corner for an Omer Meyer three. It's long, no good. And a rebound foul against Purdue's, I think, Trey Kaufman-Renn. Yes, it is. Trey was trying to carve out weak side blockout position and called for his 2nd foul. Well, I hate to nitpick, but man, I'd like to see Omer Meyer get going from 3. He came into the game 1 of 9 in his last 3 3-point attempts. He's 0 for 3, so now 1 of 12 is Omer Meyer.
I will say it often feels like with Meyer, with his misses, he's barely short or long, it feels like. And that's a good thing as a shooter. You want to be missing short or long versus missing left or right. Obviously, you don't want to be missing at all, but if you're going to miss, you'd rather miss short and long because it means you're on target. But it just feels like his depth has been off a little bit, and he seems to be leaving it short or long.
We're down to 6 seconds to go in the half. Lowry a 3 with 5 seconds. Right wing in and out, no good. Gold rebounds, throws it up and scores. Gold got the rebound and in desperation threw it up towards the bucket, and it went in for Marquette on the final play of the first half. Purdue 37, Marquette 21. Our broadcast today is brought to you by Progressive Insurance and the Progressive Keys to Progress program, providing cars to veterans in need. Purdue 37, Marquette 21. Our halftime report brought to you by Country Financial. Coming up, worry less and feel more confident with auto and home insurance designed to meet your needs. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
At Electric Plus, our mission is simple: to be the best electrical contractor in Indiana. From new construction to modernization, commercial, industrial, and service repair, we lead the way with quality and innovation. We're proud to be locally owned and 100% employee-owned through our ESOP, giving every team member a personal stake in delivering exceptional service. With offices in Lafayette, Avon, Kokomo, and Bloomington, we serve our communities with pride, offering 24/7 emergency coverage when it matters most. Visit electricplus.com to learn more. And always, boiler up.
Did you know the Hoosier Lottery is the only lottery named after its people? That means you.
Me?
Yep, and you.
Me?
Yes, and all of you.
Us?
That's right, and we believe all of you could enjoy some play in your day. Even better, when you play Hoosier Lottery games, you support Indiana. Since 1989, you've given back more than $7 billion to good causes across our state.
Nice.
When you think of it like that, there's so much to play for. Hoosier Lottery, champions of play. Must be 18 or older to play. Please play responsibly.
You've worked hard, and you've got what it takes. Purdue Global was built specifically for working adults, so earning a degree you can be proud of is achievable. If you want to start right away, you can. New terms start every month. If you want to go fast, you can. Some of our degrees offer an accelerated Excel track. If you want to go slow, you can. Our advisors can guide you. Whatever you're balancing, Purdue Global is invested in your success. Now is your chance to prove you've got what it takes. Start your comeback today at purdueglobal.edu.
Keystone Cooperative is centered on delivering the farmer-owned cooperative of the future, starting today. Centered on the valued relationships that have built and grown the cooperative for 100 years, Keystone specializes in refined fuels, seriously local propane, agronomy, grain, animal nutrition, and swine production. We strive to lead, serve, grow, and embrace our cooperative advantage. Keystone Cooperative, centered on you and proud to fuel the Boilermakers.
On the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield, Boilermaker Basketball is brought to you by Indiana Kitchen Premium Pork Products. Get to know us at indianakitchen.com. Purdue Boilermaker Basketball is on the air. This is the Boilermaker Halftime Show.
It's Purdue 37, Marquette 21, halftime here at Purdue's Mackey Arena. Rob Blackman with my broadcast partner, Bobby Riddell. And this is our halftime report brought to you by Country Financial. I'm going to hesitate giving you the halftime stats, first half stats, because I'm being told they're incorrect. So, before I run off a bunch of numbers to you, let me double check with the stat folks to make sure they do have the numbers right. We do know this. Purdue has out-rebounded Marquette 2-1 at 22-11. Both teams have turned it over 8 times. Purdue's made up the difference, though, with a plus 11 in rebounding. And quite frankly, why I say Purdue, it's Trey Kaufman-Wren and Oscar Clough. They have 14 of the 22 boards.
You're right. The interior players for Purdue have been dominant on the glass. Seems like every time a shot goes up, it's one of those two guys just jumping into the fray to collect the rebound, and that's what you want out of that front court, and that's what Purdue has an advantage. They had the advantage against Minnesota in the front court. They have it once again here today against the Golden Eagles, and then they've also had the benefit of, on a day that they're struggling to shoot from long range, they're playing a team that's also struggling to shoot from long range.
The irony is Purdue, in every game this year except the Iowa State game, which was here last Saturday, Purdue has made 8 threes or more in every game except that Iowa State game. Purdue not trending in that direction right now. We believe these numbers are correct. 2 of 10 from 3 in the first half, with Fletcher going 2 for 5 himself. But Purdue does lead Marquette 37-21 despite the three-point shooting. And as Bob said, the fact that Marquette isn't exactly lighting the world on fire from 3 has helped Purdue's cause. Marquette just 3 of 14 from the three-point line. They have struggled all year, however, at 31% from 3 as a team. It's Purdue 37, Marquette 21. This is the Country Financial Halftime Report. First half stats, I hope they're the right ones when we come back. Presented by Ruoff Home Mortgage. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Purdue fans, this season, keep your ride looking as sharp as the Boilermakers. Now, through the end of 2025, Tsunami Express Car Wash is offering your first month of unlimited washes for just $10. With 2 convenient locations in Lafayette and West Lafayette, keeping your car spotless has never been easier. Ride the wave with Tsunami Express Car Wash. Tsunami Express, where clean cars win big.
Lafayette Heating and Cooling has been proudly serving HVAC services to customers in Lafayette and the surrounding area since 1997, providing friendly service, honest pricing, and positive results. Whether your heating or cooling equipment needs to be repaired or replaced, Lafayette Heating and Cooling offers upfront pricing, financial options with approved credit, and professional expertise. Lafayette Heating and Cooling for your residential and commercial HVAC needs. For more information, call 423-4822 or go to LafayetteHeating.com.
Sound check on Farabee Drive is letting you know now.
Although you might think it's a little too early to think about the cold.
It's not too early.
Oh, no?
If you're tired of winter cold butt syndrome.
You know, that frigid, shivery feeling you get when you get into your car.
Stop suffering. SoundCheck has the cure.
Oh, yes.
A remote start from SoundCheck comes with a lifetime warranty, parts, labor, and a 1,500-foot range.
All at the push of a button.
Remote start your auto from inside your home or office, and there'll be no need to scrape the ice and snow.
Get into that warm car.
Check. Sound check. Call today for a remote start installed at 447-5802.
It might require extra parts.
Sound check in Lafayette at 480 Farabee Drive.
Be done with a cold butt.
That's right, girl. Be done with that cold butt. Call Soundcheck today at 447-5802. Or check out Soundcheck on Facebook.
Purdue men's basketball on Z96.5.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by Purdue University. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the university and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the university.
Purdue leading Marquette halftime at Purdue's Mackey Arena by a score of 37-21. The 21 points scored by Marquette in the first half. That's their lowest first half total of the season. Boilermakers getting it done on the glass. We were just talking about that with Bobby Riddell. Purdue winning the battle of the boards 22-11. This is today's halftime report brought to you by Country Financial. We'll take a look at the first half stats brought to you by Ruoff Mortgage. Ruoff Mortgage is your local lender ready to help make your dream home a reality. To start your journey home, visit ruoff.com. That's RUOFF.com. Marquette just 9 of 29 shooting, 31%. They were just 3 of 14 from the three-point line, 21%. And Marquette did not attempt a foul shot in the first half. Purdue was 15 of 29, 51%. But 2 of 10 from 3. So the Boilermakers, 13 of 19 inside of the arc. Boilermakers had 8 first-half turnovers. Marquette had 8 first-half turnovers. 9 points for Fletcher Lawyer. He's the game's leading scorer. 7 points for Oscar Clough and 7 for Braden Smith. 7 points for Ben Gold of Marquette. 7 points for Royce Parham of Marquette. Purdue winning the points in the paint 20-12, and Purdue winning on the scoreboard at the half 37-21. Before we move further, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Boilermaker Basketball from Learfield.
Purdue men's basketball all season long on your home for the Boilermakers. Z96.5 WAZY Lafayette.
We'll have a look at your out-of-town scores when we return to Mackey Arena. Halftime, where Purdue leads Marquette 37-21. Our halftime report is brought to you by Country Financial. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
At Electric Plus, our mission is simple: to be the best electrical contractor in Indiana. From new construction to modernization, commercial, industrial, and service repair, we lead the way with quality and innovation. We're proud to be locally owned and 100% employee-owned through our ESOP, giving every team member a personal stake in delivering exceptional service. With offices in Lafayette, Avon, Kokomo, and Bloomington, we serve our communities with pride, offering 24/7 emergency coverage when it matters most. Visit electricplus.com to learn more. And always, boiler up.
Boiler up, farmers. As Purdue dominates the court this year, BW Fusion is helping Indiana farmers dominate their fields. We're farmer first, delivering crop nutrition products and data designed for one thing: doing more with less. Less in, more out. That's not just a tagline. It's how we farm now. So whether you're at Mackey or in the Combine, team up with BW Fusion and start growing smarter. Visit bwfusion.com to learn more.
It's the year-end sales event with the Ford crew.
It's sales event time, Sam.
Temperatures are dropping, but the deals are just getting hot.
Time for our annual Ford Holiday Gift Guide.
Oh, yeah.
Hard to go wrong with great deals on trucks and SUVs from Ford, America's all-time best-selling auto brand.
Don't forget the first rule of holiday gift giving, Hank.
What's that, Sam?
Always remember to treat yourself, too.
Well said.
Based on Automotive News Almanac historical data and industry-reported sales data from 1909 through 2024 CY.
Boilermaker fans, you have the power to save lives. Did you know that just one organ donor can save 8 lives? And the need for life-saving organ donations is real. There are more than 100,000 people waiting right now. Here at Purdue, we believe in rising to the challenge, on the field, in the classroom, and in our communities. So why not rise to one more? Visit DonateLifeIndiana.org to sign up as an organ donor today. Let saying yes to organ donation be your next giant leap.
Welcome back to Mackey Arena. Here at the halftime show where Purdue leads Marquette 37-21. Time now to take a look at our out-of-town scores. We'll focus on some men's college basketball and mostly top 25 games that are being played here today. Some games that have already gone final. 22nd ranked St. John's defeated Iona at home 91-64. 17th ranked Arkansas takes down 16th ranked Texas Tech 93-86. 9th ranked Michigan State survives on the road at Penn State 76-72. Some other games that are currently underway at the half. 14th ranked North Carolina leads South Carolina upstate 37-28. Just 6 minutes into the first half, 18th ranked Florida leads George Washington 10-4. Some other games later on today. A good one in Champaign, 13th ranked Illinois hosting 23rd ranked Nebraska. That game will tip off right after the conclusion of this Purdue and Marquette game on Peacock at around 4 o'clock. 7th ranked Houston hosting New Orleans at 3 p.m. 21st ranked Auburn hosting Chattanooga at 4:30. Memphis going on the road at Louisville, 11th ranked team in the country, at 3:30 p.m. on ESPN. 2nd ranked Michigan visiting Maryland at 8 o'clock on Fox. Number 1 ranked Arizona visits 12th ranked Alabama at 9:30 p.m. And then the Indiana Hoosiers visit Kentucky this evening at 7:30. We will have second half action when we return. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
There's more to the game than meets the eye. It takes dedication, determination, and a winning team. Same goes for Purdue's partners at InterVision Advanced Medical Imaging. Utilizing the latest technology, InterVision uses non-invasive imaging to give you and your doctor the answers you need. InterVision, because it's what's on the inside that counts. Your team for imaging, now more affordable than ever. Call and compare today at 447-7447. InterVision is the official imaging center for Purdue Athletics.
For the past 35 years, your local Subway has been raising money to help provide Christmas to needy children in the greater Lafayette area.
Mike Bauer here with your local Subway and Savvy Sliders. We go out and we buy individual presents for kids in need, host a party for them, as well as offer them a hot meal so that they and their families can come meet Santa and get all the gifts that were selected for them personal. You can donate to the Snowflake Party by visiting any of the local Subway stores.
Fox 16 Lafayette and Z96.5 WAZY are proud to partner with your local Subways.
To our employees at Kirby Risk, we want to extend a heartfelt thank you for your trust, your loyalty, and your unwavering support. You've helped us grow and innovate by machining, assembling, and kitting quality products used around the world. Your contributions have truly made a difference, and we're deeply grateful for the opportunity to serve and collaborate with you. Here's to many more years of success and shared achievements.
For employment opportunities, apply at kirbyrisk.com/careers. Find your spark and ignite your career.
This is the live finals. Everything is high stakes. No one's going to give it to you. Take it.
I think y'all ought to win this whole sucker.
You need to be making your own record.
Wow, you're just the real deal.
You go, girl! It's exactly where it should be, in America's hands.
The Voice Finale, live Monday and Tuesday on NBC and Peacock.
Purdue men's basketball plays right here on Z96.5 WAZY.
We begin the second half with Purdue leading 37-21. Rob Blackman and Bobby Riddell here. Hey, a tip of the cap to the fans that found their way to Mackey Arena today on what is a pretty miserable weather day outside here in West Lafayette with heavy snow, poor road conditions. There are a few empty seats in the building, but emphasis on the word few. Technically a sellout, 96th straight sellout for Purdue men's basketball. Purdue women here at noon tomorrow against Dayton. Purdue women's volleyball, good luck tonight in the Elite Eight in Pittsburgh against the number 1 seed Pittsburgh for the right to go to the Final Four in women's volleyball. Marquette the ball as well, but up the second half. They go right to left, and it's a deep three from the left wing for Ross. It's no good. Rebounded by Oscar Clough, and that is Oscar's 7th rebound of the game. 7 points, 7 rebounds for Clough. Braden Smith with 5 assists in this ball game. He now has 854 assists for his career. The Big Ten record is 890. Here's Braden coming down the left block. Kicks it to the right corner. A three for C.J. Cox. A triple for C.J. and another assist for Braden Smith.
What a dime there, Braden Smith. Jumping in the air along the baseline. Can get some guys in trouble, but usually not Braden Smith. He finds C.J. in that deep corner for the three-piece.
Now Purdue puts the lead to 40-21 against the Golden Eagles. Gold got open down below, missed the layup, then his teammate Hamilton had a reload, and he missed it, and it's pulled out of there by Purdue's Braden Smith. And a steal. Braden turned it over, tried to throw it cross key, and it was stolen by Ross. Ross goes to the other end. He misses a layup, but here's a bucket and a foul against Purdue. Adrian Stevens was able to clean up the missed layup, and then he was fouled in the process of making a layup. That foul goes against the Boilermakers' C.J. Cox, his second. And it's a free throw and one opportunity here for the freshman Adrian Stevens out of Maryland.
Well, Braden's got a little Brett Favre in him sometimes where he gets himself in a little trouble trying to go full gunslinger. And he tried to rip that cross-court pass just between way too many Golden Eagle bodies. And unfortunately, even though he did have an open receiver in that deep left corner, it didn't make its way all the way there.
Stevens made the foul shot to complete the and one. Stevens now 5 of 6 at the foul line this year as a freshman. Purdue left to right, wearing gold uniforms here at home, leading 40-24. We've played a minute 15 of the second half. Step-off catch, top of the key extended for Trey Coffin-Rin. Just pass in the Lawyer. Now he'll lob it inside to Clough. Clough against Gold. Count the basket. And a foul!
They just got no answer for the big fella. OC is a problem.
The problem is 9 points. They go with 7 rebounds now, and he's at the line for an and one. Purdue's Degree Plus gives students the chance to earn a Bachelor of Science and one from the College of Liberal Arts, both in 4 years. Check out the Liberal Arts Degree Plus. See if and one is right for you. It's right for Oscar Clough, who made the foul shot. He's 2 of 2 at the foul line today as Oscar Clough. Both of them on and ones. And Purdue leads 43-24. Sean Jones lost it inside, but a foul was called, and if it's on Braden Smith, it's his third, and that is the call. 3 fouls on Braden Smith, reaching in the painted area to try to take the ball away. slapping on the forearm, and that will send it to the line here. Caden Hamilton, redshirt sophomore out of Santa Maria, California, 6'9", 245 pounds. He's a 67% foul shooter. Takes a deep breath, dribbles the ball one time, bends the knees, and makes the foul shot.
Braden Smith with the 3 fouls. Coach Painter was looking at Braden, holding up the 3 fingers, saying, Braden, you have 3 fouls. You're a senior. You're our leader. Please don't foul anymore.
We'll see how well he listens. Another deep breath, a shrug of the shoulders for Hamilton. Lets it fly. Missed that one. And Trey Kaufman-Wren rebounds for Purdue. Trey now with 9 rebounds. Trey averages 10 rebounds a game. 10.6 to be exact. 10th best in the country. Here's Cox, perimeter right, holding the ball above his head. Now bounces it inside right block to Clough. Back out to Cox for a 3 in the corner. No good. Ross rebounds for Marquette. Little inside-out game there, but Cox missed the triple. Sean Jones to Gold. Deep 3, right wing. No. Rebounded by Gold. He got his own rebound on a tip-out. Ball stays in the hands of Stevens and Marquette. Stevens right elbow extended, will hand to Jones. Back to Stevens. He has an open 3 straight away, in and out. No. Rebounded Oscar Clough. He knocked over Braden Smith to get the rebound, then helps Braden up off the floor to say, my fault, little guy. Sorry, I had to knock you over there.
As a little guy myself, I don't appreciate that.
Well, Braden just threw it inside to Clough, so he can't be too mad at him. Clough gives it up to Cox, left elbow to Lawyer, right wing. He rolls it down inside on the right block to Trey Kaufman-Wren. Trey spins to the left shoulder, air ball, but there's Oscar Clough on the weak side to put it into the basket.
I think Trey tried to play that off like that may have been a pass, but no. Trey just airballed.
That was an air ball. 12 points for Oscar Clough to go with 9 rebounds. Ross left block extended to Gold. Fakes the 3 left wing, gives to Jones, back to Ross, swing it to the right corner. Now they throw it inside, and a foul on Oscar Clough as he challenged the shot of Caden Hamilton at the rim. 2 fouls on Clough, and that'll bring Daniel Jacobson up off the bench, I think. No, Matt Painter's telling her to go back to the bench.
Coach Painter thought it was Oscar's 3rd foul initially.
That stinks for DJ. He was up. He was ready to check in the game.
Yeah. Sorry, Oscar. Stinks for you, but I'm getting in there.
Nope. Go back to the bench.
Never mind.
Hamilton, the first free throw. Missed it. Free chicken on the line. If he'll miss this one.
The crowd can sense it here.
Crowd on his feet. Full throat. They can taste the chicken.
Probably the loudest it's been all game.
Hamilton shrugs the shoulders, bounces it once, lets it fly. He got it. And the crowd boos Caden Hamilton, who with a laugh and a smirk subs out the game.
And it's maybe the most excited Marquette's got all game, making a free throw to stopped free chicken.
Here's Purdue, tries to beat a full court press, does so with Fletcher Lawyer racing the ball up the floor, left to right, leaves it in the right baseline where it's caught here by Oscar Clough. He'll challenge Gold, spin to his right shoulder, and score with a left-handed hook shot. Oscar Clough is into his bag now. That was a left-handed hook shot, and Purdue leads 47-26.
They just can't guard him one-on-one. You got to bring a double.
Ross lost it out of bounds, baseline left, last touched by Purdue. Fletcher Lawyer says, let's challenge. Coach Painter says, nah, let's not. Oh, wait, hold on. Yes, we will. They talked him into it. The players talked the head coach into challenging this call with 16:25 to go in the game. Purdue's up 47-26. We'll take a break. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Whether you're cheering for the Boilermakers or caring for your land, we know you're all in all season long. And Case IH compact and utility tractors are all in too. Mowing, digging, hauling. Our equipment, designed to meet the needs of America's farm fields, makes caring for your home field easier. Your Case IH dealer can show you how our equipment can make this season a winning one. Case IH, built by farmers.
It's the year-end sales event with the Ford crew.
It's sales event time, Sam.
Temperatures are dropping, but the deals are just getting hot.
Time for our annual Ford Holiday Gift Guide.
Oh, yeah.
Hard to go wrong with great deals on trucks and SUVs from Ford, America's all-time best-selling auto brand.
Don't forget the first rule of holiday gift giving, Hank.
What's that, Sam?
Always remember to treat yourself, too.
Well said.
Based on Automotive News Almanac historical data and industry-reported sales data from 1909 through 2024 CY.
Boilermaker fans, you have the power to save lives. Did you know that just one organ donor can save 8 lives? And the need for life-saving organ donations is real. There are more than 100,000 people waiting right now. Here at Purdue, we believe in rising to the challenge. On the field, in the classroom, and in our communities. So why not rise to one more? Visit DonateLifeIndiana.org to sign up as an organ donor today. Let saying yes to organ donation be your next giant leap.
Whether you're flying to cheer for the Boilermakers at a game or flying for business, there's a smarter way to travel. United Airlines now deports daily from Purdue University Airport to Chicago O'Hare, connecting you to over 200 destinations worldwide. Skip the drive and stress of departing from a large airport and fly LAF from the new Amelia Earhart Terminal in West Lafayette with easy parking and quick check-in. Fly local, fly LAF. Learn more at purdue.edu/airport.
This is Jakari Harris, and you're listening to Purdue Basketball.
4 points in a game for Jakari Harris. Purdue leading 47-26, and Purdue does win the challenge. The ball will be in Purdue's possession when we resume action. Today's game sponsored by Reindeer Shuttle. Reindeer Shuttle, ever grateful, serving the transportation needs of the Purdue community since 2016. Rob Blackman here with Bobby Riddell. So by winning the challenge, Purdue can challenge one more time in this game if they wish. Plus, Matt Painter keeps a timeout. 3 timeouts left in the game for Coach Painter. 3 left in the game for Shaka Smart and Marquette. 16:25 remains in the game. You'll have to help me, Bob. I think that's only the second time Purdue's challenged the call all season, right?
We're 1 for 2 now. So
all right, 50%.
We've increased our percentage from 0, which is nice.
That's good. That's always good.
And you get a little wiggle room to make a challenge like that when you got a 21-point advantage like we have right now. The issue, if by losing that challenge, not necessarily the same consequence if it's in a maybe a little bit closer ball game.
The only other time Purdue challenged was last Saturday here against Iowa State. Purdue lost that challenge.
That was kind of a desperation challenge almost with where the game was heading at that point in time.
Yeah, Matt Painter admitted so after the fact. Just maybe trying to stem the tide with something crazy on a challenge.
Even the goaltend, right, where Trey Kaufman-Renn, the ball sat on the rim for what felt like an eternity, and it somehow didn't go in, and then Trey unfortunately tapped it back in just before it actually fell off the rim again.
It was that kind of a day for Purdue last Saturday. Purdue the ball, baseline left, 16:25 to play in the game. Up next for the Boilermakers, 6:30 Saturday, a week from today, downtown Indianapolis, Gainbridge Fieldhouse against Auburn. You can find tickets at Ticketmaster.com for that one, fans, if you'd like to see the Boilers in the Circle City. Man-to-man defense from Marquette. They played man-to-man most of the game, couple of possessions of zone, maybe 3 total. Here's Trey Kaufman-Renn on Parham. Down low, finds Clough, who dunks it home with 2 hands. Marquette ran a double team at Trey Kaufman-Renn, and he said, that's a bad decision, as he throws to Clough for the dunk.
I think Purdue is just going to continue to go back to the well, whether that's Oscar or Trey, getting a catch on the block and just forcing Marquette to have to do something defensively. That time they double, and Trey just whips that hook pass over the top to Clough before Marquette could drop down and take away the basket.
16 points, 9 rebounds, Oscar Clough. Ross dribbles in, finds Parham on the left arc, who makes a 3. Royce Parham has made 2 threes in this game. He came into the game as a 20% three-point shooter.
Well, that was a catch-and-shoot in rhythm attempt, and he clearly is showing he's capable of making these wide-open ones.
Purdue leads 49-29, and now Marquette goes back to zone. Braden Smith will shoot a 3 but miss. Top of the key, Oscar Clough, a rebound and a bucket. A double-double for Oscar Clough, his 27th career double-double.
This man is everywhere right now. Oscar Clough, the Aussie.
Purdue leading 51-29. Parham stripped away, got it back, blocked at the rim by Trey Kaufman-Renn. Picked up by Braden Smith. Braden on the run, stops at the left block. Wants to throw it into Clough. He catches and he dunks with his right hand. Oscar's going to get tired of dunking the ball in the second half. Purdue's up 53-29.
Well, I think you're right, because he almost missed that dunk right there. He must be getting tired.
Ross challenges left block against Kaufman-Renn. Shoots and was fouled by Trey Kaufman-Renn. Fans don't like it. Timeout on the floor. Purdue 53, Marquette 29. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Domino's Mix and Match menu has items for every occasion. Flaked on your friend's open mic night? Flaky bread twists and molten lava cakes should do the trick. Soccer team duty? Medium 2-topping pizzas and stuffed cheesy bread are your best defense. Is it your dog's half birthday? Celebrate his biggest day with savory sandwiches and tender specialty chicken. Mix and match 2 or more items for $6.99 each at Domino's. Ask for this offer. 2-item minimum prices. Participation, delivery area, and charges may vary. Bone and wings, bread bowl pasta, and pan pizza will cost extra. Local stores set delivery fees and can charge extra for some menu items.
When disaster strikes, the last thing you want is this. You're stressed, you need help, but your big box insurance company, they're miles away.
All of our agents are currently busy.
And miles removed. When you call RME Insurance, you're speaking with a local expert who knows your street, your storm, your story. Serving the greater Lafayette community with trusted insurance solutions for over 30 years. Because at RME Insurance, our customers are our community.
Hey, Boilermaker fans, this is Coach Katie. I want to tell you about Lafayette Regional Rehabilitation Hospital. They were instrumental in helping me recover from a recent stroke. I have made a comeback because of the care I received from their world-class team. They have been in the top 10% of the nation with their outcome 7 times. If you need inpatient or outpatient rehab after an injury or illness, I recommend Lafayette Regional Rehabilitation Hospital. Remember to always boiler up and hammer down.
If you thought about upgrading your old furnace, call Lafayette Heating and Cooling to schedule a free estimate. The weather is getting colder, and now is the time to prepare for the colder months ahead. By installing a new high-efficiency heating system, you can start saving money now. Lafayette Heating and Cooling offers affordable monthly payments and budget-friendly financing options with approved credit. 10-year parts warranties on all new systems. For comfort you can afford, call Lafayette Heating and Cooling today for your free estimate. 765-423-4822.
From the jump ball till the clock hits zeros, Purdue men's basketball is on Z96.5.
I mentioned this just a moment ago. The Indy Classic, presented by Bush's Chili Beans, returns to Gainbridge Fieldhouse this coming Saturday, downtown Indianapolis. Doubleheader, Butler and Northwestern at 4, Purdue and Auburn at 6:30. Buy your tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. Our broadcast next Saturday from the Circle City will begin at 5:30. Purdue leads in this one against Marquette 53-29 with 14:34 remaining. The 2025-26 Purdue basketball season is presented by Purdue Global, Purdue's online university for working adults. As we resume action, Jack Benter and Daniel Jacobson take the floor with the Boilermakers, Jakari Harris, Braden Smith, and Fletcher Lawyer. And 2 foul shots coming here for Chase Ross, a 76% foul shooter, and the left-hander makes the first.
So Chase Ross, 19 points per game coming in. And it has been a struggle. Just his 3rd point now of the game. 1 for 7 from the field. He makes this one. Now he's got 4 points, but he's 0 for 2 from 3. 3 assists, 3 turnovers. Just the 1 steal. He's a guy that caused a lot of havoc for Purdue last year with his defense.
Yes, he did.
But he's just had a tough time here being the main offensive option in this game.
He also scored 11 points, had 5 rebounds last year in Milwaukee against the Boilermakers. He scored 31 earlier this year against Maryland. But as Bob mentioned, Purdue's done a good job with him today, at least so far. Here's a lob to Daniel Jacobson from Lawyer. Daniel's trapped underneath a bucket, tried to spin back and shoot it, and had it blocked from behind by Hamilton. Marquette racing to the other end, right to left. Jones, a 3, deep left wing, in and out, no good from James. It was Jones to James. James Jr. shooting a 3 but missing, rebounded by Purdue's Jakari Harris. Harris coming downhill on the right part of the right side of the lane, I should say, and he was fouled by Sean Jones. Aggressive off the dribble there. Jakari Harris fouling Sean Jones, his first, team's second. 13:56 remaining in the game. Braden Smith inbounding on the right baseline. Throws to Jakari Harris, right corner. Harris in the triple threat position, dribbles once, now swings the ball around the arc where it ends up in the hands of Braden Smith, perimeter left. Off a screen from Daniel Jacobson. Here comes Braden Smith, kick in the corner. A Benter three in the right corner is good. A triple time for jumping Jack Flash.
What a look from Braden Smith. It's kind of a no look. The defense thought he was throwing the lob to Jacobson. The defense was sucked into the paint. That left JB open in the right corner.
56-31 Purdue. And now a steal. Daniel Jacobson with a steal after the deflection from Jack Benter. Here come the Boilermakers. Left to right, old gold unis. Purdue is 28-1 all time when wearing these uniforms. And Purdue's up 56-31 with 13:07 to go. Braden Smith, right elbow. No-look pass in the left corner for Lawyer. Lawyer fakes the three. Now dribbles out of some trouble. Bounces it inside where it goes to Jacobson. Jacobson lost it. Turnover. It's a run out for Marquette. 3-on-1. And they'll take a layup from Royce Parham, who has 12 points. Live ball turnover for the Boilermakers puts Marquette into transition.
Daniel unhappy. I think he felt like he got hit on the wrist, and that's what caused that ball to pop loose. But either way, got to be stronger with it.
Both teams 10 turnovers in the game. Here's Jakari Harris. Throws it inside to Daniel, and here is a foul called. Hamilton got caught behind in the post, was a little too physical. Daniel Jacobson does get the foul called this time. 56-33, Purdue the lead. Purdue the ball, baseline right. Sasha Stefanovic calling out the inbound play as Ross will sub back in for Marquette. Braden Smith, the inbounder, baseline right. Holding, finally throws it out on the right arc where it's caught by Jacobson. Daniel's going to shoot a three. He misses. Daniel Jacobson had an open look. He is 2 of 4 from the three-point line this year before that miss. At the other end, a three is short. Missed there by Lowry, rebounded by Purdue's Braden Smith. Here comes Braden on the run. Braden has 3 rebounds to go with 7 points, 8 assists. And he drives down into the painted area and a reach and a foul. Reach and a foul on Zayd Lowry of Marquette.
I don't know about you, it always feels like Braden has more rebounds in these games than he does.
And he gets credit for, yeah. It does feel that way.
I could have swore he had like 6 rebounds or something, and I guess he's got 4 now. He's at 4 now, yeah. So I guess I'm not terribly far off.
Purdue inbounding here, 14 fouls on Marquette, and there's a triple. Fletcher Lawyer on an inbound, coming off a pin down on the left wing. Purdue's up 59-33.
Yeah, staggered pin down, back-to-back screens, freeing up Lawyer.
Lawyer's third made 3 of the game. Parham at the rim, no good. Tipping at it are the Boilermakers, but Parham got it back and then had a shot blocked by Daniel Jacobson. Second block of the game for Jacobson. Lawyer a 3, straight away. This one's no good. Knocked off the front of the rim and finally gobbled up in front of the Purdue bench by Ross and the Golden Eagles. Hamilton faking a 3, driving in top of the key, fouled by Daniel Jacobson on a reach. Daniel was on skates, and he had to foul or give up a layup. Purdue's up 59-33 as we take a break with 11:26 remaining. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Franciscan Health is proud to be the official medical provider for Purdue Athletics. Does a sudden sports injury have you on the bench? We can assist. Franciscan Health sports medicine specialists have mastered a team approach to sports injuries. You'll have access to a network of orthopedic professionals, rehabilitation services, and highly advanced technologies and treatments to get you back out on the field. To learn more, visit franciscanhealth.org/sportsmedicine.
Keystone Cooperative understands that your family matters most, which is why safety is our top priority. Our commitment to serving the local community is all about being an active part of the places we call home. By choosing Keystone Seriously Local Propane, you are supporting local communities and helping us make an impact where it matters most, right here at home. Keystone Cooperative, Seriously Local Propane, and proud to back the Boilermakers.
At Reindeer Shuttle, our mission is simple: to provide convenient, affordable, and reliable transportation for the Purdue community. We're proud to offer top-tier, comfortable airport shuttle services that get you where you need to go. Need group travel for a special event? Our charter services are perfect for a private car to the airport, weddings, or group outings. And hey, we're growing. We're hiring reliable, community-focused CDL drivers who are passionate about driving with purpose while earning competitive compensation. Experience the joy of travel with us or apply today at reindeershuttle.com. Reindeer Shuttle. Rides made great.
We know to contact Indiana 811 at least 2 working days before every dig. But did you also know spraying a white line around the area you plan to dig means utility flags will only go in that area? Fewer flags in the yard? Easier mowing? Everybody wins.
Everybody except my kid. I don't want to mow the yard.
Everybody except for your kid wins. Contact Indiana 811 at least 2 working days before picking up the shovel. It's the only way to dig. Learn more at 811.safedigindiana.com.
This is Coach Paul Lusk, and you're listening to Purdue Basketball.
Purdue fans win a prize pack with tickets to the Purdue-Michigan State game February 26th here at Mackey Arena. Go to purduesports.com/basketballvip and register by February 17th for a chance to win. Brought to you by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and Purdue Athletics. Purdue leads 59-33 over Marquette, 11:26 to go in the game. Marquette the ball, baseline left, attacking the basket to our left as we sit courtside at Mackey Arena. Purdue trying to move to 10-1 on the season. Purdue out rebounding Marquette 32-19. Both teams have turned it over 10 times. Chase Ross, deep three, right arc, no good. And we're going to have what? Goaltending.
Oscar grabbed the rim.
Yeah, grabbed the net when the ball was on the rim. Yes. Yep. So they're going to count it as a 3-point make for Ross. It didn't actually go in the basket.
And it was not going to go in the basket. It was not,
that's right. But because Clough pulled down the net with the ball bouncing off of the rim, that is goaltending.
Oscar can do a lot of things really well, but his hang time may need to be questioned a little bit. He just couldn't quite hang up in the air long enough, and then at the last second, out of desperation, just pulled down on the net.
And that ball caromed up in the air about 30 feet after it came off the rim that second time after Oscar had pulled the rim down. Homer Meyer playing for Purdue now as the point guard. He's being hounded out there by a fellow freshman in Adrian Stevens. He gives the ball to Jakari Harris, who's at the free throw line. Bounces it into Trey Kaufman-Renn, who is fouled as Trey was trying to spin and leap towards the front of the basket. Foul on Gold probably here. There were 2 defenders standing in the area. Yes, it is Gold. 4th foul on Ben Gold, who's from Wellington, New Zealand, a 6'11 senior.
Purdue kind of worked it around a little bit and then just had double barrels going there with Trey on the left block, Oscar on the right block. Both guys ducking in, trying to get a post feed as Kaufman-Renn swishes the first free throw, and Trey this time was the lucky recipient of the post entry pass there by Jakari.
5 points for Trey Kaufman-Renn. He does have 9 rebounds. And his second foul shot on the way. Free throw line right is also good. It's 61-36. Purdue the lead. 10:40 to go in this ball game. Marquette only 21 first half points. Only 15 so far here in the second. Chase Ross, right elbow, somehow ended up wide open and makes the 15-footer. I'm not sure what happened there. Purdue left a guy wide open from 15 feet.
I think a little bit of a miscommunication there. We talked about the veer Purdue will do sometimes with it's a late switch between the guard and the big. I think Jakari went to veer and Oscar wasn't ready for it.
Ross said thank you very much. A wide open jumper for him. 9 points in the game for Chase Ross, who again averages 19 a game. Here's a no-look pass over Meyer from the top of the key to the left block, and Trey Kaufman-Renn punches it home with 2 hands.
He punched it home all right. He cocked that thing back with 2 hands and then ripped the rim off. And how about the cross-court look from Meyer with the right hand, one-handed pass?
Wow. Purdue's up 63-38. Driving and shooting, but missing a short layup was James. Rebounded by Purdue's Oscar Clough. Ahead to Jakari Harris, and he's fouled in transition. Ross tried to stop Jakari Harris, who was
knees.
Yeah, full speed ahead. And that was a knee knocker. You're right. Jakari the worse for the wear here, as he's still sitting on his backside on the floor and now getting helped up by his teammates ever so slowly. Second foul on Chase Ross. 9:40 remaining. 63-38 Purdue leading. Jakari Harris will be the inbounder in front of the Purdue bench, although he looks a tad worse for the wear here.
One of those types of, everybody's had those where you kind of knock your knee or you bang something, you just have to walk it off a little bit, and just feeling a little bit better now.
Owens in for Marquette, and an illegal screen on the inbound on Coffin Renner Clough. Who was it?
TK lowered the left shoulder there. TK, they tell you even at a young age, when you're coming off a screen, to rub your defender right off that screen. Well, Trey really tried to lower the shoulder to rub Ben Gold off of that screen, and I think it was a little bit of Ben Gold getting off balance and flopping to some degree, but Trey definitely was using some physicality on the play as well.
And now that's 4 fouls on Trey Coffin-Renner. He has to go to the bench. I was mentioning Demarius Owens at 6'7" is now playing for Marquette. First time he's been in the game today. Marquette the ball, shooting to our left, and a foul as Ross was shooting a short jumper from 15 feet. And a foul against Purdue's Omer Meyer, his first.
Omer guarding the offensive player there on the left wing, so he was kind of trying to be in the gap there, provide a little bit of help. And as Chase Ross got towards that left elbow area, jump stopped, Omer took one hard step and reached in with that left hand, and unfortunately, as Ross was getting into a shooting motion, slapped him across the left wrist.
Ross misses the first foul shot. A 76% foul shooting. He leads the Big East in scoring, but now he needs to make a free throw to keep the Purdue faithful quiet. They want the chicken, and he made it. Preseason first team All-Big East is Chase Ross, and it's now 63-39 after the made foul shot by Ross.
I like what Purdue's been doing from a press breaking standpoint. They kind of have the two guards that split and cut to different sides, and they bring in that third guy right into the center of the floor, who's oftentimes available as the outlet.
Omer Meyer throws the ball to the far left arc, where it's caught by C.J. Cox. He lobs it to the block, where it's caught by Oscar, Clough, and then he was fouled. This will be 1-1, but who is the foul on? Maybe Phillips? Yeah, Michael Phillips II, who had just subbed into the game. A 6'6" freshman from Rollsville, North Carolina. First time he's come into the game, and he fouls to send Oscar Clough to the foul line. What a night for Oscar Clough so far. 20 points, 11 rebounds. His fourth double-double of the season, his 27th career double-double. This is by far his best game as a Boilermaker scoring-wise, as he makes the first foul shot. His previous high had been 15 points against Texas Tech.
How about this, Rob? Purdue hadn't had a starter score 20 points in a game since November 20th against Memphis. That was 6 games ago, so nice to see somebody in this starting lineup as Oscar gets that second free throw to crawl in over the front of the rim. Nice to see someone get to that 20-point mark.
65-39. Now Purdue extends the lead with less than 9 minutes remaining. Here's Chase Ross, kicks it left wing. Ball into the hands of Stevens. He goes into the right corner where a catch is made by Phillips. Phillips dribbles to the right block, gives it up. Well, Hamilton with it. Shot clock's down to 6. They better hurry, and Stevens palmed the ball. Stevens was in such a hurry to try to dribble in from the right wing. He got his hand underneath the ball and turns it over. That's 11 turnovers on Marquette. Both teams, 11 turnovers in the game. The difference is in the rebounding. Purdue 33, Marquette 19.
Rob, how about that? A palming violation.
Don't see those often in modern basketball. Braden Smith, no look pass. Down low, Oscar Clough. He's trapped underneath the bucket. Throws it out high to C.J. Cox. Now swing it right arc. Caught by Jack Benter. He lobs for Clough. Clough couldn't catch it. Instead, he gives it to Omer Meyer, who makes a three in the left corner thanks to a friendly bounce.
Omer in desperate need of something to go down for him, and he gets the friendliest of Mackey Arena bounces there.
68-39, Purdue the lead, under 8 minutes remaining, and a foul on Oscar Clough reaching in on the shooting Owens. Timeout on the floor. Purdue's up 68-39. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
I'm Pam from St. Anthony Healthcare. For over 30 years, St. Anthony Rehabilitation and Nursing Center has provided the highest quality nursing, clinical care, and specialized therapy. Our committed staff is proud of our home-like environment, compassion, excellence, and employee longevity. It all translates into the best focused short-term care in physical, occupational, and speech therapy services. So when you or someone you know is considering one-on-one specialized therapy, think of St. Anthony Healthcare, where caring is the bottom line.
Everyone has a fave Wendy's Frosty flavor. And when you're choosing from chocolate or vanilla, it's not that hard. But now, there's all new Frosty Swirls and Frosty Fusions. So try picking your fave from Oreo Brownie Fusion, Pop-Tarts Strawberry Fusion, Strawberry Swirl, Brownie Batter Swirl, Caramel Swirl, and Caramel Crunch Fusion. Not so easy now, huh? For a fresh way to Frosty, gotta be Wendy's. Open till midnight or later.
At participating U.S. Wendy's, hours may vary by location. Oreo is a trademark of Mondelez International Group. Pop-Tarts is a trademark of Kellogg North America Co., LLC. Used with permission.
Why is Cellular Express a cut above other cell phone stores?
I'd have to say it's the personal service. Our staff of professionals, fondly known as tech wizards, work diligently to resolve any issues you may have.
We're proud to be the only locally owned and operated AT&T authorized retail store in Central Indiana.
From sales to service, we're here to make your life a little easier. Cellular Express.
2122 Veterans Memorial Parkway South.
Then turn it to Wendy's light. And yes, we back the Boilers.
Code Blue.
You ready?
This January, the Smash Hit Doc is back with explosive new cases.
They all have the same symptoms.
Think they're related? Thrilling new mysteries.
Whoever hacked Amy is coming for everyone in the hospital.
This puts all of our patients in danger.
The eye is here.
What did you do? Someone's trying to sabotage me.
And the return of Scott Wolf.
My job. I want it back.
Doc returns January 6th on Fox.
Every play, every game. Purdue men's basketball on Z96.5.
Purdue fans, your new favorite podcast has arrived. Check out For Pete's Sake, presented by Tom Wood Group. It's the official podcast of Purdue Athletics with myself and Joey Molinaro as your hosts. New episodes available on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and the Purdue Sports app. Visit PurdueSports.com/podcast to learn more. We are taping a new podcast Monday, as a matter of fact. Can't tell you who our guests are.
I was going to say, can you give us a little tease or anything?
Can't let out the secrets.
Man. When are they going to let you start doing a nugget there at the end of that?
Huh. As soon as I can tie a sponsorship to it so I can get rich.
That's right.
Owens foul shot, no, left it short. Owens, this season at the foul line, 7 of 10 before that miss. The crowd is full throat. The free throw is on its way, and he made it.
Oh, man, that was one that kind of slid in the side door as well.
Purdue 34 points in the paint. Marquette just 16. Purdue's leading 68-40 as we resume action. Purdue the ball here, left to right in the gold uniforms. Braden Smith, left elbow, shot fakes, now finds Omer Meyer, right arc. He throws it inside, right block, a catch for Oscar Clough. Shot clock at 5, skip pass to Benter, now to Cox. Cox a 3 on the right wing, partially deflected. Benter threw it up toward the basket in desperation. Missed the shot, but it's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Marquette. How about the hustle of Jack Benter to, if nothing else, run in for that air ball and at least throw it up towards the bucket in desperation. That ultimately kept the ball in play, and Purdue keeps the possession here.
Really nice hustle there by Purdue, and really good ball movement too. It's surprising to see that level of ball movement and then have a shot get blocked at the end of it, right? Like the ball's popping around, and just usually you expect to see the defense in recovery mode and a wide open shot that comes from that. But
a 3 from Jacobson in the left corner, rims in and out. Daniel Jacobson thought he was about to have a 3 on an inbound play. That thing rolled all the way around the rim and then popped out. Marquette the ball. Purdue up by 28 points at the 7-minute mark. Deep three. This time is good for Marquette's Michael Phillips II. Tell you what, he's 7 of 13 from three this year from three. Limited sample size, but he's been making them.
Michael Phillips II may need to start playing a little bit more for the Golden Eagles because that was a pretty good-looking three-point shot there. And the numbers, even though relatively small sample, this team desperately needs some outside shooting.
68-43 Purdue. Trey Kaufman-Renn leaning in. Shot blocked at the rim. That was blocked by Phillips II. Out of bounds. Baseline right. Purdue keeps it. Tell you what, Michael Phillips II making some noise off the bench. Freshman out of Rollsville, North Carolina.
Trey went through a lot of bodies there. I think Trey was a little bit bummed out not to get a foul call on that one.
Purdue throws it into Trey Kaufman-Renn, who makes the short floater 8 feet away on the left wing. Trey caught it on the inbound, and no one was around him, so he's like, well, I guess I'll shoot it. He made it. 10 points now for Trey Kaufman-Renn, who has 9 rebounds, and Purdue leads 70-43.
And the 9th assist there for Braden Smith, so the assists continue to stockpile for Braden.
It also has 7 points, 4 rebounds. Parham a three, left arc, no good. Rebound out of bounds. Last touched by Purdue.
Omer Meyer there trying to box out on the near side, and the ball, as he goes up for it, the Marquette player goes up for it as well, and the ball kind of got batted directly downward, unfortunately, at the 7'4" guy's knees and ankles, and it bounced off his leg out of bounds.
Marquette with 20 on a shot clock here as Sean Jones dribbling with his right hand between the rings, works his way left arc. Step back three for Jones, in and out, no good. Rebound tipped around and picked up by Braden Smith. It's a 3-on-2. Braden Smith on the run to Lawyer. Fakes a three on the left arc. Lawyer then puts it on the deck, lost it, picked up by Marquette. Purdue turning it over, their 12th turnover of the game. Purdue had 15 turnovers last Saturday against Iowa State. Sean Jones dribbling in a circle, finding his way to the front of the rim, but missing from 6 feet. But the rebound is in for Caden Hamilton. 6 points for Hamilton on an offensive rebound.
Well, Daniel Jacobson, Purdue's 7'4" center, was the one out there chasing Jones and contested it well. But the problem, he was pulled away from the basket, and there was not a lot of size for Purdue on the interior there to secure that rebound.
Purdue's up 70-45 with 5:15 remaining in the game. Finals week this week on campus for Purdue. Shot clock at 4. Purdue better hurry now. Meyer, right corner, 18-footer good. He was just inside of the arc as the shot clock was expiring. Omer Meyer, what a big shot there.
A really difficult step back to his right.
Jones a three, stepping back left wing. No, but an offensive putback dunk for Owens. Wow.
Some of these guys here off the bench for the Golden Eagles starting to give them a little lift with the intensity and, of course, the shot making from Phillips.
That was impressive. Owens pulls the three-point miss off the rim and then dunks it home. Lawyer a three in the left corner. Good. He got a friendly bounce, but Fletcher's not complaining. His 4th made three of the game. When Fletcher makes 4 or more threes in a game in his career, Purdue is undefeated.
Well, that left corner has been very forgiving to the Boilers. Some nice friendly rolls coming on threes from that same corner.
Yeah, you're right. It's happened multiple times today. Now Purdue leads 75-47. Owens lobs it inside and turned it over, but a foul was called. Nope, no foul. Just a turnover. 4:04 to go. Liam Murphy going to sub in for the Boilermakers here. He'll replace Trey Kaufman-Renn. Jakari Harris and C.J. Cox will enter. They'll replace Fletcher Lawyer and Braden Smith. Lawyer finishes with 15 points. Braden Smith, 7 points, 5 rebounds, 10 assists.
The three seniors, once again, not maybe their greatest game ever, but all three contributing in a solid way here this afternoon.
Braden now with 859 career assists. Meyer three. He was fouled, and he'll get 3 free throws when we resume action. Phillips fouled him on a 3 from the right arc. Listen to all things college sports, including live games and talk on the Sirius XM College Sports Radio, Channel 84, and streaming on the Sirius XM app. Purdue leads 75-47. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Hi, it's Matt Painter, men's basketball coach at Purdue University. I'm proud to be a graduate of the College of Liberal Arts, which continues to innovate with programs like Cornerstone, Degree in 3, and Degree Plus. What I learned in my classes serves me every day. The College of Liberal Arts prepares all Purdue students to think broadly and lead boldly, values that mean a lot to me. I'm grateful for the education I received in the College of Liberal Arts. I encourage you to check out the College of Liberal Arts at Purdue to see where your degree can take you.
At Electric Plus, our mission is simple: to be the best electrical contractor in Indiana. From new construction to modernization, commercial, industrial, and service repair, we lead the way with quality and innovation. We're proud to be locally owned and 100% employee-owned through our ESOP, giving every team member a personal stake in delivering exceptional service. With offices in Lafayette, Avon, Kokomo, and Bloomington, we serve our communities with pride, offering 24/7 emergency coverage when it matters most. Visit electricplus.com to learn more. And always, boiler up.
Whether you're flying to cheer for the Boilermakers at a game or flying for business, there's a smarter way to travel. United Airlines now deports daily from Purdue University Airport to Chicago O'Hare, connecting you to over 200 destinations worldwide. Skip the drive and stress of departing from a large airport and fly LAF from the new Amelia Earhart Terminal in West Lafayette with easy parking and quick check-in. Fly local, fly LAF. Learn more at purdue.edu/airport.
Boiler up, farmers! As Purdue dominates the court this year, BW Fusion is helping Indiana farmers dominate their fields. We're farmer first, delivering crop nutrition products and data designed for one thing: doing more with less. Less in, more out. That's not just a tagline. It's how we farm now. So whether you're at Mackey or in the Combine, team up with BW Fusion and start growing smarter. Visit bwfusion.com to learn more.
Purdue 75, Marquette 47, 3:51 remains in the game. Stay tuned for our first Merchants postgame show. We'll talk to Coach Painter. I'll give you the final stats. We'll look ahead to the next game on the schedule, which will be Purdue in Indianapolis Saturday against Auburn. At the foul line, 3 foul shots for Purdue freshman Omer Meyer, who has 5 points in the game against a 6.7 average. First free throw is in and out, no good. Omer on the year now 5 of 8 at the foul line. Wearing number 17 on the gold uniform. Dribbling twice, shooting, making. Fletcher Lawyer ends up making 4 threes in the game today. He was 1 of 4 in the first half, 3 of 4 in the second half. And Omer made 2 of the 3 foul shots. So that means when Fletcher makes 4 threes or more in a game, Purdue's about to go to 18-0 all time. Purdue's up 30 points right now at 77-47.
Fletcher should just work harder at making sure he makes 4 threes every game.
then you can stay undefeated. Parham, deep 3, right wing, good. Parham, boy, he shot it well tonight. That's his third made 3.
He's that's what can happen, right? You get a couple open ones to go down early in the game. Well, now that rim looks a little bit bigger, and that was a tough contested one there. 15
points in the game for Parham. Came in averaging 8 points per game. Jakari Harris will shoot a 3 on the deep right arc. In and out, no good. And rebounded there by Owens of Marquette. Owens right to left in the dark blue unis. Owens left it up high for Parham. Bobbled it for a moment. Gets it back. Gives to James Jr., the freshman. Kicking a corner for an Owens 3. It's the right corner. It's in and out. No good. Rebounded by Hamilton, and he was fouled. No, that was Phillips. Michael Phillips II on an offensive rebound fouled by Daniel Jacobson. Purdue, second foul on Jacobson. And 2 shots coming here for the Golden Eagles. Well, this was the final non-conference game for Marquette. They begin Big East play next week against Georgetown at home. As the first free throw is up and good for Michael Phillips II. And then they'll play all Big East games the rest of the schedule. Purdue still has a couple of non-con games left on their schedule. Auburn Saturday and then Kent State. Second foul shot, good for Phillips. 77-52 Purdue. As Homer Myers fouled in the backcourt by the reaching Nigel James Jr. Freshman on freshman crime here. And now we walk to the other end with a 1-and-1. As that was team foul number 9 on Marquette. We're down to 2:46 to go in the game. As we pause, 10 seconds for station identification. This is Boilermaker basketball from Learfield.
The home of Purdue men's basketball lives here. Z96.5 WAZY Lafayette.
Meyer missed the front end of the 1-and-1. Owens rebounds for Marquette. Purdue about to move to 10-1 on the year. Marquette will fall to 5-6. Here's Nigel James Jr. to the rim. Layup, no. Knocked off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Marquette. Open three for Phillips in the right corner. Short. Long rebound out to the corner. Gobbled up by Parham. Another chance here for Parham and Marquette. Parham scores over the top of Liam Murphy from 5 feet away in front of the basket.
Parham just too physical there for Liam. I thought Liam actually held up decent and contested it well. It was really just a tough finish.
Illegal screen on Purdue's Daniel Jacobson. His third, but another Purdue turnover, their 13th. As Matt Painter is going to go deep to the bench, walk on Aaron Fine. The redshirt freshman from Noblesville is subbing in, replacing Jakari Harris. We're down to 2 minutes to play. Purdue leading 77-54. Parham to James Jr. James Jr. left elbow. Leans in, decides against shooting, gives to Parham at the top of the key. Parham between the leg dribble once, twice. Now gives it up left side, James Jr. He throws it to the right arc, now into the right corner. Caught by Owens. Owens will shoot a three from that position and miss it. Rebounded by Purdue's Liam Murphy. We're down to 90 seconds to go in the game. Purdue up 77-54. Boilermakers. Liam Murphy, a three in the left corner. Missed it. That rarely happens for that guy. He's now 7 of 14 from 3 on the season.
The left corner is supposed to give us those friendly bounces, Rob.
I thought that one was going in for certain. Instead, Parham from the left block challenges Benter and was fouled. Jack reached in and hit him on the wrist. First foul on Jack Benter. 1:01 to go in the game. 2 foul shots coming here from Marquette.
Parham's been in attack mode here as of late, and that was an example of a good job attacking the closeout. A couple hard dribbles to his right towards the middle of the lane and then spun back quickly baseline side. And Jack moved his feet relatively well to stay with him as Parham makes the first free throw. But what Jack did at the end was he kind of brought his right arm down. And when a ref sees that arm come down like that and not get all ball, you're going to get a foul majority of the time.
Jack Lusk, walk-on, a junior from Nebraska, has subbed in for Purdue. And so has Jace Rail, the 5'11 junior, the walk-on from Kokomo. 1 minute to play. Purdue's up 77-56. Don't look now, but there's a chance Purdue's going to hold back-to-back opponents to under 60 points. Aaron Fine turned it over, tried to drive into the paint, and the ball was taken away by Nigel James Jr. Here's Phillips working his way to the left elbow for Marquette. Gives it up to Owens. He's coming down the right side of the paint. Cut off there to Phillips for an open three. Good. Phillips, a triple. His second made three in limited play here in the second half. Purdue up 77-59. 3-second difference between shot clock, game clock. I think Purdue can keep him under 60.
That's good
Purdue
news.
can keep him under 60.
I think so.
That'd be back-to-back opponents held under 60 points. Minnesota did not get to 60. On Wednesday night, they only scored 57. Jack Benter going one-on-one, coming down the right side of the paint, and he'll score a layup. It's going to be called goaltending on Clark, but the ball went in the basket anyway. Jack Benter, right-handed layup, gives Purdue a 79-59 lead with 5 seconds to play.
Jack showing off a little handle there. Nice left-to-right crossover there at the top of the key area.
James at the horn, an air ball from 3, and Purdue will indeed hold a second straight opponent to under 60 points. Purdue wins 79-59 over Marquette in a Big Ten Big East battle here on a snowy afternoon in West Lafayette, Indiana. Purdue is 10-1, Marquette's 5-6. Our first Merchants postgame show begins when we return. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Hey, Boilermaker fans, it's college basketball season, and SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Alley-Oop.
185. Tomislav Ivicic is their center, the 7'1", 255-pound junior from Bodice, Croatia. He's got a brother on the team, Zvonimir Ivicic. Now, this is going to be a challenge, friends. I mean, we got a bunch of Sitches on this team. They got Ivicic's, 2 of them. We got Mirkovic, Stojakovic, and Humrick House and Petrovic. At any rate, Tomislav Ivicic averages 11 points, 4.5 rebounds. He anchors at the 5. Mirkovic, 6'9".